Last time, our party continued their way into the depths of Castle Caldwell, as they had found a secret door, or not a secret door, but a locked trap door, and found their way through it. Only as they entered the lower levels, they discovered that the trap door closed behind them and disappeared. They have battled shadows. They have fought with doors and locks that won't unlock. The most recent battle, I believe, was with a gelatinous cube that they found in a side room, and then they had moved from there over to another area, or headed out, I believe. Let me pull their map up so everybody can see. Real good, Jason. Move yourself and not the party.
Ah, yes, I remember that.
Okay, I do need to point out, because we're still in that room and you guys we're looting and stuff before the last session. One of the items that you did find in the puddle of what was the gelatinous cube, there is a number of half-digested armor in there. Not a number, but one full set of pitted and badly destroyed armor. Amongst the armor, though, in a half-digested leather scabbard, is a dagger. And the dagger does not seem to have been touched by the gelatinous cube.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if it's magical?
Sure. So you pick it up, Rand, and Coram, you pick it up and you look it over. You wipe some of the slime off of it, because the gelatinous cube goo that's still stuck on it, and you peel the sheath off of it, and you're looking at it, and you can see a set of faint runes carved into the blade. But there doesn't appear to be any damage to the weapon whatsoever.
This is interesting. Coram's going to hand this dagger over to Dash and suggest that maybe he hold on to it, at least till we can get back to town and maybe identify it.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm just throwing daggers and shooting arrows. You're probably a little bit closer in, but
I mean, I'll hold on to it if you don't, until we find something like a rapier or whatever.
I was going to say the same thing. I think Dash is the only one that's used the dagger up to this point, from what I've seen.
Right, that's kind of why I was offering it to Dash, just because he has used a dagger before. I've used a rapier and a longbow, and that's it. But,
well, in that case, I would love to keep it.
Okay.
Well, Dash, as you take possession of the dagger and it's handed over to you, so you're used to fooling with daggers, and first thing you notice is this one is very well balanced.
Is there any kind of a check I could do to see if I can figure out anything special about it? Otherwise, I'll just hold on to it.
You can examine it however you'd like and see what you find.
Investigation 22 tell me anything?
Okay. Okay. So you look at it, and again, you notice the same thing that Corum saw. There is a finely etched set of runes going down the blade. They're really fine. I mean, you really got, like, you hit it just right in the light, and you can see. And the runes look magical, but you can't make out what they say.
Okay. Well, for now, I'll just tuck it into my belt and move on for now.
Okay.
So on that vein, can I bring up something from the last session? Or
Sure.
last 2 sessions? That battle axe that we found in some room. Who has that?
Technically, I think I'm dragging along a lot of stuff. I guess that's probably one thing we should be a little bit more careful with, but
I think Bertra's like the pack mule.
I like that idea better because I think you can carry more.
Yeah, I've got like 100 pounds I can carry. Well, more like 90, but close to.
The only reason I bring it up is in retrospect, Grun would have compared that to his own axe to see if he thought one was better than the other.
Give me an attack with an axe, like a swing attack, Grun.
An attack with an axe?
Yeah, like you're swinging it to attack something.
Okay, where's my attacks? I attack myself.
Okay, that works. So,
ow.
Yeah, you hit yourself really. So one of the things you notice about this axe, and you've been around dwarves enough, and your axe is probably dwarvish of make just by the designs in it, and it's extreme, and it feels lighter than an axe of this heft should. But that lightness doesn't seem to interfere.
Okay. So if I think it's, a better quality than my other one, then I'll either put my other axe on my back, or I'll ask Bertra if she wants to swap out, carry this one instead. Let me try it out for a while.
Do as you wish. I'll happily carry it. If it's a bit too heavy for you.
I can carry it, just up to Jason or DM whether or not it's okay. I carried 2 battle axes.
Oh, you can carry 2. You just can't wield 2.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll keep it on my back. More for show than anything else.
Wow, Grun, that battle axe looks badass.
Yeah, it's a little lighter. I think it might be able to cut some more heads open with this one than the other one. I don't know. I've had the other one for a while. We'll see how it works.
Anything would be better than your other one, Grun.
Hey, don't make me hit you with it again.
Okay. With those things taken away, the other thing that you guys had done is someone, I believe it may have been Bertrand, had opened the other doorway leading south from where you're at in the hallway.
Yeah.
Now, as you open that doorway and look in, Bertrand, because you're the one who can see, and Corum can see now because he's kind of moved in place up there. I'm bringing my map keys up while I'm talking here. The room is cluttered with rubble, but as you look in, it's like, and kind of, I see lighting is kind of already moving in there. Realize this room was under construction and was being carved and chiseled out of the stone, and the debris you're seeing is simply work debris because they weren't done working in here yet.
Huh. I wonder what they were using this for, or going to use it for.
You can tell it's a fairly large room. Looks like it's 50 foot across. The wall goes down for a bit there, and the rubble is just difficult terrain. It's not like it's heaped up where you can't walk on it. Down south there, that the wall to your, as you was walking that way, but to your left, but on the right-hand side of the map over there, it just kind of another part of the cavern that's, again, under construction, but not finished. Stop moving there for everybody's at.
Like a damn catacombs.
Yeah. The further south you go in the room, you find a group of passageways breaking off in it, and these don't seem to be as worked. The one, Bertra, that you're at, there's a campfire there. And there are 3 sleeping pallets there. And laying on the pallets are 3 prone bodies. Now, while you're digesting that, the one you're by, Lightning, and let's see who that was. You're hiding on my screen. The one you're by, Lightning, just it narrows and continues to run southward.
I looked at Bertra for any signs.
Well, I'd like to see if I can perceive if these things on the pallets are alive.
Okay, hold where you're at now, Lightning, while we deal with what's going on over there. Okay, so how are you perceiving that? What are you trying to do?
Do a general perception check. Just
Okay.
see from
Okay,
here.
so just give them a good hard look. Okay.
Because I've seen enough bodies in here.
They're definitely humanoid in shape, and it appears they've been there for a while.
Curious. Okay. Just be careful, guys. There's some bodies in here.
Okay. Hold there, Bertra, while I deal with Lightning, who's slunk down a corridor. Lightning, that corridor you're in, it continues to run south for a little bit, and then as you come there it comes to a dead end. It looks like at first, and then it kind of opens up and it goes back toward the east. And the whole area, you move into it, and have you stop right there, Lightning, as I bounce back to the group. But you move into a larger area that's been excavated. You can tell that it's just rough cut. None of the fine work has been started yet in that room. Heavily clean tool set here, waiting for craftsfolk to come back. And have you wait right there while we see what's going on in the other room. Okay, back to Bertra's side over here. Looks like most of the rest of the party have moved in. Okay, so Bertra, what are you doing there? Or I heard you kind of warned the party.
I'm gonna go up to the bodies and just start. I'll turn one over, just have a look at it better and inspect what's going on with it.
Okay, so you reach down and you flip the body over, and it's been there a while. It doesn't move hardly at all when you flip it over. Kind of flips over kind of woodenly. Underneath the one you flip over, there is a sword laying on underneath it, laying on top of the pallet that it was laying, and the body was laying over top of it.
Is it a nice sword?
Yes, it's a nicely crafted longsword.
I pick it up, have a feel of it, just see.
It feels light in your grasp. It also feels exceptionally well balanced.
Hey, I don't use swords, but do one of you guys want it?
Okay, and no one answered that because I'm going to bot back to Lightning, who's off on her own down here. Give me a second. I'm moving the map around so I can see.
Or is it like a scimitar? What is it?
It's a longsword. I also need to.
I know you. Is it also possible for me to?
Yeah, you can move toward her. That's not a problem. I just need to catch up with what's going on down there, and I also had to readjust the recording map. So, as you move into the room there, in wrong set of notes, as you let me do it this way.
Oh no. I done hecked. I really done hecked.
A figure rises up out of the floor. It has a horrifying visage to it.
Oh no.
Lightning, roll for initiative. Okay, 1 second. I need to do something else here real quick. Since you were headed that way, who was that? Was Dash, and now actually, whole party, go ahead and roll for initiative. Just make.
I'll go eventually.
Is everybody in there?
Oh, crap, I'm on mute. I've been talking away, and no one's saying anything about me, saying anything.
Bertram, you're not in there.
We're actually just ignoring you, Brian. That's what it is.
That's okay. I'm just over here scratching my rear end. We're okay.
Okay, Lightning, as this figure comes up out of the floor, it looks at you and lunges towards you. What is your first reaction?
Roll to seduce.
Roll to seduce, okay.
I don't actually know what I would roll for that.
That would be a charisma check.
I have proficiency. It's oof.
Okay. Oh, the things my party's.
Knee-jerk reaction, flirt with the murderous creature that just popped out of the floor.
1 second. The murderous creature doesn't have any token. Some lazy DM didn't do their job.
They
probably have no-
expecting me to come down here alone.
It probably doesn't have any reactions or actions because she did so well on that flirting, right? What's gonna be really fun is when Lightning comes back with her new friend, being like, "Hey, we just met. We're in a relationship."
Okay, let's see here. You flirted with it. Tell me exactly what you did.
So, in my panic state, I want Lightning to just kind of like panic and lean against the wall. Actually, have you guys seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
You know the scene when Miles first meets, or not first meets Gwen, but when they're in the hallway and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah.
That scene. I just want to do
Okay.
that to the creature.
So Nadia just kind of leans against the wall and goes, "Hey!"
Not
Oh, not Nadia, Lightning. And it charges towards you like a mad fiend. It's actually. So it charges towards you, and as it reaches you, it tries to touch you. Ow! Nalia! It reaches out and just touches it, and you feel a horrible, nasty chill from its touch as it touches it, and you actually watch your arm wither under its touch. 18 points of necrotic damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh crap! Okay, you're out cold on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the map stuff. It was kind of in my way. So you go unconscious on the floor, and I'm gonna pull around here to the next person in the bar.
I'm sorry.
Which is Nalia. What are you doing, Nalia?
So I know Dash and I are going off this one, and we don't actually know which way lightning went. Can I like hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
Alright.
So you think you hear something coming from the tunnel in front of you, and it might be Nalia, but
Lightning.
sorry guys, it might be lightning, but you're not sure. Talking to Nalia instead of giving the wrong character name.
I guess I'll just go ahead. I heard something, so I'm just gonna go ahead and follow.
Okay, let's go ahead and drop your movement in there so we can see how far you move. Yes, it is. Okay, sounds good. And I'll move to the next person. Let's see, which is Dash.
Are you sure? Not Torm?
No, I see the bad guy being next.
I mean, I'll take.
Yeah, my computer is stupid because I see it. It should be Corum, because the bad guy
honestly,
is already
I like
went.
your nothing.
Has Corum heard all of this, or was there any sounds when she flirted and died?
And, well, there would be maybe if we were close enough, but she's quite a ways from the party.
Oh, fun. That's weird.
This is
All right.
weird.
Corum continues to search with Bertram. Unaware.
Okay.
Is there anything in this other body?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's done.
All right. Dash, what are you doing?
I guess I
think I got it straight in the thing now.
would I have heard her like groan in pain as she went.
Give me a perception check. I'm trying to determine how
Percep-
much you actually hear is why I'm doing that. Okay.
I think I
You
heard
heard, yeah, you heard quite a bit. You heard the hey, and then a scream of pain from your perspective.
Well, in that case, hey everyone! I think lightning's in trouble. Down this way. Start heading down.
Okay.
Is he yelling that loud enough for like Bertrand to hear?
Yeah, he would have been. I'm assuming so.
30 and
Passing by Nalia is going to be difficult terrain, just because it's so close in there.
I will use feline agility, which will let me move twice my movement speed, and then I can't use this trait again until I move no feet. So
Okay.
Hey, Bender,
So-
just remember you can always just dash with your bonus action rogue ability to move
Yes.
twice per move.
but if I use this, I can use dash, or I can use my bonus action to do something else like hide and avoid being
Gotcha.
visible.
All right, sorry, just reminding you. Sorry.
That's
no,
fine.
I appreciate it. I'm definitely not an expert. So going through her, that'd be 10 to, or 5 to get over, so 10 to go through her, so 15 feet to get to the other side.
Yep.
Right? Okay. I think that's about it for my movement right now. Wow. Could I use my bonus action to dash on top of this, or is that too much?
I'll permit it.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't, but I will.
Okay, I will pay you. I'm 5, 10, 25. That's 30.
That'd be your full 30 there, because you already ran.
Yeah, that was 90 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Not see you, lightning.
Yeah. Now what you saw was Dash go pelting down the corridor, flatten himself against the wall, move past you like a whisper, and go around the bend out of sight.
Wow.
And then I guess I'm gonna just hold my action, I guess, in
Okay.
case I see something. And then
What action are you holding?
I guess I'm gonna hold my my short bow and hopefully help something with an arrow if I see something that looks bad.
Lightning.
Hold on a minute. I think Bertra got out of whack somehow. She should have been, I think, before Dash. If I'm looking at the turn order right.
Yeah, she should have. Let me fix that. So it'd be Bertra. Go ahead, Bertra.
Well, I'm just gonna start hauling ass.
Nope.
Because as soon as you start to leave,
Oh, God. I knew it! Well, I guess it's time for some more fun.
I resorted things, guys. I'm gonna fix where we're at here in a sec. Give me a sec, because it's being stupid. We get down to. Okay, now everything's in whack. Okay, what are you doing, Bertra? Because as you turn, and Corum, you see it too. As Bertra turns and starts to respond to the shout, the bodies get up.
So, now. And I'll just drop the sword that I've been holding and then grab my axe and start wailing on the
Okay.
one that's right there.
One's right in front of you. Okay. The one that had the sword to start with?
Yep. Actually, I'll chuck the sword as far away as I can.
Okay. It clatters over into the corner area, away from you.
And sticks in the quorum.
I'm not that mean. You all didn't get enough problems this night.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I'm too shocked to
Yeah.
hit.
You swing wildly and miss.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Now that brings us around the dash.
No, Dash just went.
Yeah, I just
That's
went.
right. Dash just went. That's right. Okay. So bringing one of the ghouls. There it is. This one back here. This ghoul. Get the right token there. He attacks or tries to bite Corum.
Corum deflects his blow very rapidly with his rapier.
Excellent. So he misses, or thanks to Corum misses. Now we come to Lightning. Lightning.
Joystick, Glucolate, please.
I need a death saving throw. Oh, and you fail your first death saving throw.
Ah.
Just FYI, this sucks because any hit from a monster while you're on the ground automatically counts as a critical, and you fail 2 more saves automatically.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Very bluntly aware of that. You're up.
It sucks to have to leave you guys.
Okay, so Grunt is torn. He's torn like an old sweater. You heard Dash say, hey, Lightning's in trouble, but he also sees Bertra and Corum being attacked here.
You're literally in the middle of it, aren't you?
Yeah. So would I have heard lightning at all? All I heard was Dash say she's in trouble.
You just heard Dash say she was in trouble.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll just a straight up D6. Perceived is more tangible to Grun than just saying someone's in trouble. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6. I stay with Bertra. If it's a 1 or 2, I head down towards lightning. You guys cool with that?
It's your call. Your play.
Okay. Yeah. I have no idea how far away she is. So, all right. So I'll yell back towards where I saw Dash run down the hallway. Say, be there in a minute. There's danger up here. And then I'm going. I can't know if I can get there close enough. 1, 2, 3. I see him. So, is that within melee range or not?
Yeah, good question.
Because that
The real
ghoul was
question
like
is,
right on
could you
the.
move to where you could see him, and then dash to bash with your horns?
I could have, but
Yeah, they're just out of reach there.
okay. Then, oh crap. Oh, wow! This could be the first time I ever use this.
The hand axe of doom.
No. I run in there and I kind of freak out when I finally see the guys, and my horns kind of sparkle with a little bit of energy, and I'm gonna shoot some electrical energy at that guy.
Okay, cool.
What the hell is that? I haven't used that yet. There it is.
We were just talking about that last night.
Oh, sweet.
Saving throw. 8 damage on saving throw failure, and it's a dex save.
I guess technically that's me entering my rage if I'm reading it right.
Right.
Brian, what's the +2 from? I see you roll +6.
Is that just rage damage added to everything, or just my
Should-
weapons? I forget how that works.
should be.
Okay, I don't know what that +2 is for then. But it should only be 6 then.
And ooh, it dodges it.
Ah, sneaky bastard.
Sneaky bastard dodges. Does it take half damage?
Doesn't say anything about that, does it?
Yeah,
Yep,
it does.
sure.
It says hit on success.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
That's the last thing
Okay,
on there.
so 4 points of damage then. To think about new feats.
I think what it is, that +2 on my rage, it isn't on the character sheet. Doesn't specify
Don't
what it
specify.
applies to. I think it's
Okay.
applying it to everything.
That's fine. We can allow it to apply for everything. I'm easy. Okay, so Berkshire and Corin, what you see Grun come charging across through there, and he can't quite make it, and his eyes go red, and then you see lightning form between his horns, and then it zaps this undead thing that's rising up in front of him, in front of you guys. That poor ghoul, I guess I kind of gave away what it is, but he is not happy. He's got burnt, singed. Someone stole his sword, so he claw attacks at Bertra. Oh, I think both of those hit you, Bertra, but horrible damage. Actually, only the first one need to hit you. Sorry. I don't think they have double attacks. Holy shit! Check.
I'll take it for free.
Yeah, he only has single attack, not multi-attack.
Now you're a fighter.
Okay. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
It's not a strength.
Ah,
Yes.
yes. You feel a wave of sickliness pass through you after it swipes at you. I promise I'm not. Don't move the map, Jason.
You tell him, Jason.
Don't take that from him, Jason.
Propping up on you.
Let me just add these 6 more rules.
Oh,
Two
good
more
Lord.
shadows appear behind you all. And one of them attacks Grun and misses. And the other one attacks Grun and misses. I have plenty of things to kill you with, but can't seem to accomplish it. Now you've been passed by Dash running away. You hear clattering coming from behind you and shouts. What do you do?
I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay.
Like, run after Dad.
Okay.
I'm glad you are, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need backup in a moment.
I think we all need backup during a moment. Got characters.
Yeah, actually, I was planning on giving you all sheets after this session.
Oh, that makes me very worried, Jason.
It'll be good. This party's whoever sticks with us will live.
I'm gonna
Well, no, it shouldn't make you nervous. It's something Brian and I both do. Particularly as you move into tier 2 play, I was planning on giving you another character sheet just in case something, dies.
I'm gonna use my action to dash. And
Okay.
Go another way.
Give you
I'm
another
gonna start
30 foot.
working on my paladin, Jason.
What, you're not gonna just roll
Is
another
dash
bard?
gonna be difficult terrain?
Yes. Yeah, it'll take 10 moving to get past Dash. Just because it's so narrow in there.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm super thin, very very lean.
Okay, I think that's as far as I can go.
Both of you two, from your advantage, I'm looking at the other screen where I can see your all's views better. You can see that lightning is on the ground, and there is a ghostly-looking thing over top of her.
Just the one.
Just one that you see
For now.
Right.
for now.
Could they make any noise, try to distract it or something?
Actually, I'm going to see what I'm going to roll to see if it spots them or not.
For once, Dash is not being stealthy. I'm just gonna throw that out.
Okay.
And I'm just going to throw it out there. Now's the time to use your inspiration cards if there's anything good in there.
Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't see you all.
In that case, can I use?
I got Arcane Surge and something else. Which one did you drop?
I dropped the healing proficiency something. Somehow I'm not seeing it on my screen. I just see it. In
No, I
black.
see it. It's on my screen. I see it. Who dropped the Arcane Surge?
Me.
Okay.
Burn it, Nalia. Burn it!
All right. Heal one hit die. Proficiency bonus immediately. This may be played on an allied character other than yourself. Okay. So,
Did that work?
yes, actually, because it doesn't specify. Lightning, roll me a hit die.
I accidentally just threw my word cover.
To your what?
My keyboard cover. It-
Oh, okay. Okay. Lightning, you come to.
She gets a D8, Jason.
Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. That gets doubled because the other. Yeah, that's right. D8. Reroll that.
Claire.
Yeah, reroll that.
Ow!
I'll take the higher.
Oh no.
I'll take the 4. Okay, so you come to Lightning, and this thing is leering over you, and it reaches out and touches you again.
Oh, damn.
Damn. What's your max hit points?
24.
Okay. And then everything immediately goes black again. Okay. But the Arcane Surge card was thrown as well, so... And that did save you, because if it would have hit you with that... without you being awake... Meanwhile, back in the other cave... Stopping this just for illustration purposes, it goes around the campfire, or the remains of the campfire, and begins to swing at Bertra. And miss it. You lucky bunch of... Corum, there are dead things and shadowy things everywhere.
Corm's gonna do something pretty fun for Grun and Bertrand himself. He's gonna play an inspiration card that gives every single person, including a dash and Nalia, advantage on attacks until the next time one of them is hit.
Okay, let me see the card.
You have to tell me how I play it. Do I just throw it out on the field?
Yeah, just drag it on the field. Drag it on the middle of the map. Actually, I need to move the couple that's been...
Y'all get an advantage. I can't see the card. It's like in a dark part of the thing where I have no vision.
Shit. It's on my screen too.
There you go.
See it?
I just moved it. It's just out of your all's vision range, what it is. It says play when your side is outnumbered by a minimum of 2 to 1, which you currently are. Your side gains advantage on each round until one of you takes damage.
Oh, man. That's shitty.
It's
Okay.
better not that I start the combat with advantage.
It's a good time to play because we got 3 people in a row at least who...
Yeah.
Alright, so
So-
Corum going to go after the one that's already wounded. Just try to finish it off. It's kind of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how you are. Stealing my kill.
Oh, nicely done.
Apparently didn't need advantage, but I'll take it. Too bad it was
Hack into it.
horrible
It-
minimum hit.
It looks worse than it did to start with. But it doesn't drop.
Corum's shit, I can't really move because I'll provoke attack for opportunities. I'm kind of stuck there. I'll stay there.
Okay. Bertra, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna attack the one that looks slightly wounded in front.
Okay. One you've been attacking. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Oh. Doesn't need it with that roll.
Oh, that was with advantage.
Shoot. That one crumples to the ground.
And then I'll attack the shadow creature. Because I see that as the most dangerous, because that's hurt me a lot.
Okay. You definitely hit it. I'm just checking its
Nicely done.
immunity stuff. You slash into it. Your axe actually goes all the way through it, but it lets out an ethereal wail of pain that you can feel more than hear. Anything else?
No, that's action, bonus action.
Back down the corridor to Dash. You saw lightning raise up briefly, and then she collapsed again when the thing touched her again.
So Dash will continue moving forward. 10, 15, 20, 30. What is he? I was hoping to use my dagger, but actually, I'll use my bonus to dash.
Okay.
5, 10.
Its head turns around and looks at you as you run into the room.
Perfect. And since I have advantage, does that mean I get sneak attack on this anyways?
Yeah, I'll permit it because it was focused on. It didn't see you earlier when I checked, so.
Perfect. In that case, it's...
I love when I see rulers pop up as people measure distances to see how close things are.
Well, I was torn between the short bow or getting at least the second hit with the dagger and the +1 because, you know, I have a feeling the +1 is going to matter here. So... sneak attack.
Nice.
And then I will jam in my other dagger, which I have not set up a way to do it as the offhand.
That's fine. Just roll it, and I'll deduct the.
Okay.
What's your bonus? To what? +1, +5.
Yes.
Oh, that hits. Don't matter. 22. That's gonna hit regardless.
It just does 1 damage instead of 6.
It actually reacts more to the first dagger you shoved into it.
I'm sure
Dash.
it does.
It squeals and squalls in pain. The other, it reacts to it. I mean, it knows it's there. It knows it got stuck with it, but it was more concerned about the one that you just stuck it with. It actually, you now have its attention.
Okay, and then I will use my last 5 feet of movement to just step up and try to focus his attention a little bit higher and, I don't know, yell in his face, be like, oh god!
Okay. Back across the way, the ghoul by Quorum has just stood up, tries to bite him, and
Deflected.
Quorum bashes it out of the way as it tries to bite and actually chips one of its teeth as he does so. And now we're to Lightning in the empty sky. Lightning, your death saves would have gotten reset, so
I mean,
because
that's
they did
good.
revive you, but I'll need you to make another one.
Hey!
Hey, you made that one. Okay, so Dash, you hear Lightning groan slightly, so you know she's unconscious, but she's not dead.
Any chance I can call that out, Nalia, if she's around, or no?
You can yell at her, yeah. And that brings us back to the other side to Grun, who's got his kill taken away from him yet again.
At this point, he didn't really care about that. So,
Yeah, he still has advantage. No one's been hit yet.
This is true.
so I got a question for you, Jason. So Bertra got hit earlier by one of these things next to me? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bertra was hit by one earlier in the campaign, session or two back. And since that time, Bertra has been really weak.
Okay. So would I have recognized the type of damage this thing was doing?
Give me a check. Trying to decide here. Arcana, survival, intelligence, something along that line.
Well, they're going to give survival as an option.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to pick that. click on to get that come up. Was that under stat block?
Yes, stat block will bring it up. There you go. You know that these things, or you surmise from what you see. Up their sheet to make sure I tell you right. You know that they deal a necrotic attack, and that it is sap strength.
Right,
Someone has dealt.
That's me. That's why I asked that question.
Okay.
I recognize the damage type, so
Yep.
I'm going to gain a resistance to necrotic. This encounter.
Okay.
And so now I'm going to just start wailing away. First at this guy's right next to me.
Okay.
My new battle axe.
Oh, nicely done.
And then I'll follow that up with... So, I'm actually going to bonus action with my lightning again, instead of my horns.
Okay.
Since these things are somewhat ghoulish or ethereal, or whatever you want to call it. Hopefully the lightning does more.
Yeah, when you hit that one with your axe, it actually it let me know one of those ethereal screams, and it faded a little bit. It's not as dark as it was, so you can tell you did something to it.
Nice. Bloodlust. Zap it with some more horns. Lightning.
It fails that, and it literally fades away into nothingness.
I'm screaming at this point. I'm not saying anything. Just drool's coming out of my mouth. And
Just roaring.
I'm raging, and my freaking sparks going across my horns. And I guess that's it for my turn.
That ghoul's dead. That shadow's dead. But that one's not. Okay. That one sees what you've done to its companion Grunt, and it tries to attack you, but misses. One second.
I just want to point out something that Dash whispered to me. But I had the beetle and the bird on my horns. So when this happens, they just get a little cooked, a little fried.
Yeah, they're a little fried on it.
Crispy around the edges.
Okay. Nalia, you have seen some weird stuff going on down here. You saw Dash run into the room and stab it with his new dagger. The thing let out a moan and wail of pain. Dash has now got its attention, but you can still see that lightning is on the ground.
Yes, okay. First thing I'm gonna do is all my 30 feet to move up. Alright,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do my bonus action and do something I've never done before.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna use, which is from my Circle of the Shepherd.
Right.
I'll go ahead and click on this.
Okay. Yeah. Here we
I'm
go.
gonna be using the Unicorn Spirit, which is the one down the bottom.
Okay.
And the important one is if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to your druid level. I'm
Okay.
going to cast it right in that pile between Lightning and Dash, so that they're both
All right.
affected by its aura.
Okay. What's the radius in that aura? I'm looking.
30 feet.
That's what I thought. I want to make sure I was right. Let me get a circle in here. I'll get it drawn on the map.
Can we call out MVP right now?
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. MVP move there. That was awesome.
I was waiting to use that one.
And Lightning comes back alive, and then Ghost hits her.
Okay, that look about where you want it at?
Yep.
Center at? Okay. And,
My action, I use Healing Word on Lightning.
okay, cast it, please.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast it as a
Okay. Bump the level.
well, never
Okay, so you're still gonna get 9 points of health out of that lightning.
And
Take that back.
along with that, both dash, 3, regain 3 hit points as well.
Right. Dash is at full, so he can't get any bonus, so he's good to go there.
Damn.
And as you cast it, you feel that you know you're in a rush, and you know you just missed the wane of the spell just enough, and you know it weakened, but you put more oomph into it, so it works out to your advantage. Everything worked out, but could have been bad. Okay, that actually brings it to the Ghostie's turn. The Ghostie is now fully focused on Dash.
Come on, buddy. You don't want to do this.
It looks at you, Dash. It looks deep at you. I
There
need
goes
you to
my
make
eyes.
a charisma save.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, he succeeds. So just for a second, you see its eyes, and they seem to kind of glow, and you feel like you're falling into him for a second, and then you just shake your head and go, "No!" And that brings us to the other side of the room. I just love to split the party and make my job hard. That's the one down here. Okay, that's the one to the left of Bertra. It tries to bite Bertra. Bertra, it tries to bite you, but you just kind of like look at it and laugh as it misses. Cora, you're up, buddy. And no one has been hit yet.
So he's got
Perfect.
abandoned, right?
Yep.
This is working out really well so far.
No shit.
Quorum's going to right here, the ghoul in the northwest corner.
Okay. Oh, nicely done.
That wasn't even it.
Yeah. Okay, anything else at our quorum?
You said it was not with advantage? Roll again
Yeah.
in case you get a crit.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah,
a good idea,
that's
man. I have not
good
been rolling
point.
those again.
You should have a button too, Quorum, that will let you set yours to advantage.
Oh, close.
Close. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I should do that.
Anything else out of you?
He's going to, yeah, he'll just stay there. Sorry.
You're fine.
To be fair, all the noise from your kids would just be the general ruckus of the battle anyway, so
Yep.
it's more realistic that way.
Bertra, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna hit the only thing that's in range.
Oh, not only do you hit it, you wail on it.
Huh. Where did it go to the +4?
Because you critted.
Oh. Right. So
do
I've got-
that.
Also forgot my brute die.
Oh, see, Bertra got the crit.
Okay, there we go. So you lash into that poor ghoul and give it what for?
Seeing
Sorry, it's
as
got a leg cramp.
not dead, I swing down with the other axe.
All right. That ghoul collapses in a heap to the floor. Anything else out of you?
And then I the opponent with Gran.
All right, sounds good.
Except we already have advantage, so unless Jason wants to give us triple advantage.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Dash.
Well, we might lose it.
Just in case
This
we
thing
lose
just trying to
advantage,
suck the life out of it.
I'm gonna be super pissed and be like, "Oh, you wanna go? Take a step north, get my flanking." Anyways, and dagger.
Nice!
Oh, nice.
Nicely done. And sneak attack.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it won't make a difference.
But that is like straight up max crit possible.
Plus the 4 plus 6.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, and that gets doubled too because it's a crit, right? Do I have to roll another
That is-
2 or do you
No,
double?
no,
it?
no. It does get doubled. Sneak attack gets doubled.
Oh, that's right. It does. You're right.
So 20 plus 20 plus 14 is 34 damage.
Do you want me to roll another 2d6 or is that
No,
enough?
it don't matter.
Okay.
I guess
The
I
ghost
can-
wails and just vanishes into an ethereal mist with a scream and a rush. I need everybody in the room to, in that room there, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Is there any chance I get advantage on it since I murdered the hell out of it?
Nope.
Damn. you always gotta ask.
Oh,
Okay.
lightning, yours was with advantage.
That's okay.
Oh, wait, sorry, you said Constitution saving?
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and re-roll yours, Lighting.
Wait, no, she didn't she have advantage on something because of the spirit?
Yeah, I think she did. That's fine. That's fine. Your ears are ringing. That scream was so loud. So it's actually any perception check you make that's based on listening for the next hour, game time, will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
But the ghost is gone in that room.
So in that case, I'm gonna just out of anger, I'm gonna stab it one more time, and then I will do my
There's
best.
nothing to stab. It was a ghost advantaged.
I'm going to stab the ground where it was then.
Okay.
And then I'll just stealth and keep an eye out.
Okay.
You okay?
Back
You okay,
across the
Lex?
way. Back across the way. Oh, that ghoul. Oh, no, that's actually the one ghoul that's still up and standing. He tries to claw Cora.
Missed.
He missed. He got closer this time. And he's going to shamble this way. There we go. And that brings us to Lightning, who's just saw something poof in front of her. What are you doing down there, Lightning?
Lightning is going to put down the bust of Athena, surround it in the 3 bits of cobweb she has left, place down 2 of the bright red beetle shells she has, and make a little altar for it.
Okay.
Because that's what she originally meant to do when she came down to this tunnel.
Okay, so Lightning starts constructing an altar. Grun, what are you doing?
Well, second verse, same as the first. Let's see if this guy wants to taste some hacks.
Oh,
And I'll add a little this to it.
okay.
More crispy fried stuff on my horns.
Oh, you actually saved that time. Still got kind of singed, but anything else? How you Grun?
If I
It's
can.
now it's now a lighter shadow than it was.
Shit. Oh, if I want to. One of us gets hit, we need that advantage back. I guess I'll stay where I am.
He doesn't like you. He attacks you again. Oh!
It hits. Half damage.
Yep, and everybody's advantage is wiped. And I need you to roll a
Did you do the
d4.
damage? Did you take the
Yes, I
points
did.
away from me? Okay, so make sure I'm
I
not
did.
doing it twice.
Yeah, sorry. I did. I have it. I need you to roll a d4 though.
D4.
Yep. And roll me another d4.
Why? I only want to do it once.
Oh, sorry. I was reading something else. Your strength score goes down by 3.
Oh, that hurts. That pisses me off. So the resistance to the necrotic doesn't have any impact on that, right? Is that why you had me roll twice?
That's why I had you roll twice.
Okay. Shit. -3.
Now your ears are buzzing, or ringing. What are you doing down there? Your friend's making an altar, apparently.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word again, which will
Okay.
again with the spirit totem.
Alrighty. Lightning, give yourself back 5 more hit points.
8, right?
+3. Yep.
Yeah,
plus eight.
+3.
But does Dash also get that, or is he not wounded?
He's not.
But, yeah.
Nothing's touched me yet.
Yet.
Sorry, is that number again?
8.
Yeah, very much yet.
And that brings us around to Corum.
So no more advantage. I got hit, guys.
Yep. Grun got hit, so.
Gorums pierces the ghoul for 11 points of damage with this rapier.
Ghoul was staggering and stumbling, but still up.
How has that ghoul got like 24 hit points and the other?
Sorry.
ghoul-
What? Sorry. That's my-
You don't realize that that's a ghoul champion.
Yeah,
It was a ghoul champion, dude. All right, that ghoul's triple experience, Jason.
No, I just forgot to.
He was raging.
No, yeah, he was raging. That ghoul goes down to the ground.
Gorum's going to. Can he tell if Grun looks wounded at all?
Yeah, Grun don't look too good. I mean, he doesn't look injured per se, but his movements look lethargic.
So here's how this works out is obviously you see Corum move over there to kind of like be one of 3 possible choices to hit. But while he moves is when he says a healing word to Grun to give him
Okay.
points.
That's fine. Go ahead and put the healing word out so Brian knows how much hit points to give Grun back. And we'll bring around the Bertra. Give yourself 6 more there, Brian.
Gladly.
Bertra, what are you up to?
Fail,
Well-
man.
I imagine I still get advantage because flanking.
Yeah, you're flanking, so you're good there.
So I'm just going to bring both axes down in a cross-like pattern across the creature's back.
Okay.
Duck worm.
Okay, it's the first axe. And with the second axe going through it, it expires. And I think, let me get.
Nicely done, guys and gals.
And with that, I can say we skills out initiative.
I'm curious where you got this sword from, Jason. I'm gonna search these guys.
Oh, Grun doesn't know the other guys are alive. Like freaking
Yeah.
dashing. He's dashing after Dash.
While that's going on, Dash has definitely not been talking crap about not just throwing that out.
As Grunt passes by Butcher, cut the insects off his horns and eats them. Not half bad.
Okay.
Dash is gonna look at Nolly and Lightning and be like, okay, let's not tell anyone else that we had any trouble down here. Is that a deal, everyone? Okay.
So
Go let everyone else know that we said.
Give a few first, Brian, then you can understand. Because as you see, it's a long passageway to get down there.
So I was going to say, Grun wants desperately to keep his rage going, so I guess he would know this from his years of being this way, but if he, like, bashes his head into the wall or something like that as he goes along, will that keep his rage up?
It shouldn't, but I'm going to allow it just because I think it'd be comical.
Run forward, boom, into the wall.
I mean,
30 more feet.
Lightning can bash through.
If you decide Grun is schizophrenic and he definitely thought he saw a demon on the wall, I think that's legitimate.
Yeah.
Hold on.
As far
If I hear stuff echoing down the hall of banging, Dash is gonna get ready to,
okay.
fight. God dang it. Cancel
As
that
you start looking around,
invitation.
as Dash and you guys start looking around, is unfinished. I said there's tools and stuff here, like for the crafts people who are going to come back and work, and then you start hearing this puffing and scraping and banging coming from the hallway, and as you guys get ready, Lightning moves to my corner. She's had enough. And you guys get ready to confront whatever it is, and you can see just the edge of that corner, and Grun can see around.
A dex check?
Yep. And Grun slams into the wall as he makes the turn.
Advantage.
And continues to come barreling down at it. Now, you're enraged, Grun, so all you see is figures ahead of you armed.
Yep.
The moment I see that it's Grunt, I'm like, whoa, stop. Stop. We're good. But if he keeps coming, I'm gonna try to do on spy. So no one else
Holds
gets
up
hurt.
the stop forest sign.
Give me a. How do you think Grun would react to that, Brian?
Well, it depends if he can see him or not. I mean, he
Okay,
obviously
so-
would recognize Dash, but...
Yeah. Give me a perception check then. Let's see if through his blind rage if he sees it. Recognizes his.
Perception.
Is it wrong? I really want to roll a
Oh!
check right now. Oh, never
No,
mind, it's not needed.
you see just a figure with a weapon in front of you. How do you react?
Come
Come on, bring it.
I'll just roll. If it's even, I'm going to attack
Okay,
at least once. If it's odd, I recognize it. You okay with that?
that's fine.
So even attack, odd I don't.
Okay.
Good.
So you come barreling down the hall, and at the last second, you realize, oh crap, that's Dash!
Can I still try to trip him?
Yeah, give me a contested acrobatics. Well, for you, it'd be a dex check. Dash for Grun, it'll be an acrobatics or dex check to not fall.
Acrobatics, not athletics.
Athletics is fine.
You're going down, buddy.
Okay, you got a nice.
Well, I guess technically both of them are the same since my strength is reduced, so
Right.
what the hell? I'll make it
But
acrobatics.
if you're still raging, if you do athletics, it's better.
Oh!
Oh, look at that!
Damn it.
So Grun sees the foot snake out at the last second, and he kind of just hops over it, like really.
Hey, I thought you were coming in. I had to make sure no one else got hurt. I'm sorry.
My rage got
You-
subside. Sorry.
No.
Is everybody okay?
I'm gonna stow my daggers and be like, yeah. What took you guys so long?
There's,
Hi,
there's,
Grun.
and he turns around looking nervous. Oh shit! I left those guys back there.
It's okay. There was like 30 ghosts in here. We cleared them out. It's fine.
Wow, we had like 40 back by us.
Oh, and it took you this long to get over here?
Well, you were a long way away. You know, we killed them like 2 minutes ago. It took me that long to run over here.
Oh, so you're just slow. Ugh.
Well, you know, I kept seeing shit in the walls.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Wink. And I do say wink.
Shit.
Okay, so what's happening over back with Bertrand and Coram while this is all going on?
Coram did a 21 investigation
Yeah.
to just search these bodies, make sure there's no other magic weapons. After Bertra had found the longsword and shared that she had found it, he's just trying to make sure there's nothing else that we're missing here before we continue on to meet up with the rest of the party.
Nope. All you find is the old bedding and what it looks like as you and with the investigation check, you begin to deduce what happened here. At some point, they were the previous owner or someone was building this catacomb or this dungeon level, the underground level, the basement for the castle, and for whatever reason, they just decided to seal and lock the door and lock everybody in.
Well, that's fun. At least I like to keep a good fire going.
Well, the fire is actually, now that the ghouls are gone, it actually has faded to ash. It was more of an illusion created by them.
I gotcha.
As
All right, well, if there's nothing else here, I'll look over to Bertra and say, you want to go catch up to the party?
well, here's the thing, Corum, and I say this while examining the sword to see how they're either dead down there, and if they're dead, that means we might die if we go down there. Well, if we go back and they're dead, does that mean we get their share as well?
Something tells me they're not dead.
They perfectly might be.
Well, I'll tell you what. When it gets to that, where we see then we'll have a decision to make at that point in time.
Okay, let's go. What do I roll to evaluate the sword for its worth?
Skill for that, so probably just an intelligence check.
Well, I was thinking more from the background.
Oh, I forgot what your background. Yes. Ugh. I'm pulling your sheet up to see what fits here.
So we were talking about that sword prior. If Quorum can help in any way with Arcana or history
Right.
or something like that, I'd be happy to help her.
Give me an intelligence check because you don't have a skill that would help you at advantage on that. Okay. You can. It's very well made, very well designed. It's light in a second to you. It has it's a cruciform style sword, and it's lighter than it should be, but the balance is right on it. So it's very well crafted. It would probably fetch a better than average price for a weapon of this type.
I asked Bertra if I can hold it first.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So in Quorum's hands, with his elf training, like he is proficient in longswords. Can he tell if there's anything different about this one that might possess like finesse-like qualities, or
Yeah.
would it still be more clumsy than a short sword, for example?
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Because you're swinging around like you're using it in combat. Something I did with Grunt earlier. So as you swing, you move through just a couple of blocks. It's not as graceful as say your rapier. It's not as light, and it's not something you could be very finesse with, but it does move well. The balance is extremely good on it.
Okay.
Now the rune that
I
you
give
two
the sword back to Bertra. That's a good sword.
Okay.
You should consider using it.
I like my axes better.
the room you two have moved into is full of rubble, and one of the things you notice is give me if you give me a quick perception check, just see if you spot it, even though it's obvious on the map. I should have hit it a little better.
Bertra, I don't see that chest right there.
Exactly. Okay, Birch, you look around and you notice that it's not that the chest isn't in the open, it's just the amount of dust in here is kind of caked over top the chest, and at first you'd mistake it for rubble, but there's a chest there. And the rest of you can move or do whatever you want. I mean, the room down there is empty.
Okay, I just want to call it out while you guys were doing all that, in case you were watching the group chat. Lightning and Dash have been trying to get Grun to stop making us feel bad, as Nalia is definitely enjoying the show, it seems like. Let's start making way back up.
Okay.
Bertram, what do you think? Should we wait for check in for traps, or should we?
Oh, we can always see if it's open first.
Oh, this is a good idea. You know what? Wait. Corp's gonna create an unseen servant, Jason.
Okay. Now, as you guys come in there, you hear Bertra and his voices coming from the middle tunnel. One. Okay. Sorry.
With the unseen servant, he's gonna open the.
Okay. So open, and as the unseen servant opens it, click. What's everybody do?
Does it sound like a bad click or a good click?
You heard your immediate reaction.
I jump behind the rubble.
I'm gonna duck.
Double duck. Lightning, you're in there, and Nalia's in there. What's your immediate reaction when you hear that click?
Considering I just walked in.
Back.
Okay. Nalia steps back. Lightning.
As I was walking in, I was planning on jumping on Bertra's back.
Okay. So you got to jump on Bertra's back as she dies behind the rubble, and you hear the click. Quorum ducks. Nalia takes a step back. The unseen servant raises the lid open. You hear it click, and a span of darts spray out and scatter against the back wall.
Yay! Go unseen servant.
Is everyone okay?
Does it sound like the darts have subsided?
Yes.
All right.
Any
Quorum's
chance I saw this?
Gonna kind of raise up and go look now. But it seems
Inside the chest. I'm going to take a quick second to stop here before we get what's inside the chest. What I just did is an alternate rule set that I picked up over the years, and actually it's in the guide. I say, when you guys spring a trap, I'll do just like I did there. I'll say click, and I need your immediate reaction. What would your character do so I can judge what happened? Granted, none of you are really in danger this time, but I wanted to see how you guys reacted to it. Okay, so as you open that, or don't open it, but as you look in the chest, there is a sack. Actually, there's two sacks, a small box, and a small box.
do you need an investigation roll or anything, or can
No.
Quorum just kind of look in
No.
there and see what's in the sack and in the box?
Okay, so as you open one sack, the smaller the sack, there are 5 gems in that sack.
One moment, guys. I'll be right back. I just cut open my thumb.
Ow. Okay. And the other sack contains gold.
All right. What's in the box? Was that the?
Do you open the
gems?
box?
Yeah. I'll open. I'll check out the box.
Okay, so you open the box. It's a little small ornate box, very ornately carved. And when you open it, it has a very ornate looking key in it. And the end of the key, the part that actually works the mechanism, when you look at it, as you're watching it, you watch the key's teeth change, and then they change again, then they change again.
Interesting. Quorum likes this key because maybe it opens one of the horrific doors that they have fought against so many times.
Okay, and just for sake, because I know you guys would go through it and ask this, there's 300 gold pieces in the sack of gold. And there are 5 gems in that sack of gems, each valued at 100 gold pieces.
Dash, you got that?
Yes, I did write it down. I just need you to actually tell me about it because I'm literally just walking in the room, so I actually
Yeah.
don't know until you tell
No,
me.
I'm gonna do better and tell you about it. Hey Dash, here, man. Why don't you hold on to this? This is we just found some treasure that we'll split amongst ourselves later. But I know you're keeping track of our cut that we owe the retrieval service, and he counts it out and hands it to Dash so that they both can get an accounting of it.
Did you hand me that key as well?
No, I did not, but I will. I will
No.
clearly mention to the party, and there's also this crazy little box here with a key in it. But there's something funky about this key, man. This key keeps changing as I look at it. So I wonder if this maybe opens one of the doors that we couldn't open before.
Seeing as I know what it felt like to be handling that lock, can I just flat out say, okay. Dang it, I wish we had had that like a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure that opens that previous door that I couldn't figure out.
Corum hands
You mean the one that
key over to
broke your
Dash
picks?
to get a better look.
Yeah, I'll take the box and be like, I'm still pretty sure I could unlock that door without this, but since we have it, we might as well use this instead of me trying to get it.
Yeah, as you look at the key in the box, you can tell, size-wise, this matches the keyhole that you're working on. And based on the action, you see how the key itself morphs. You're fairly positive this will unlock that door that you were having trouble with last time.
Okay, Dash will finger roll it across his fingers and just keep carrying it on.
Was there anything else down wherever you guys went off to?
There was a lot of ghosts that we had to fight off, but we actually did pretty good. I mean, I'll admit it might have been a little bit easier with some of you guys down there, but go Team Squishy. Holds out like another high five if anyone's interested.
I'll give Dash a crisp high five, and then we'll compare stories later on. Let's go back to that door and check it out. Is there any other places in here that we haven't cleared yet?
There's that other room down this corridor.
There's another room?
Off the main corridor.
I know what he's talking about.
Oh, to the O2?
Correct.
Do you guys want me to take
Let's
lead
check
and
it out.
sneak, or?
Yeah, let's some
No, I think Lightning and I think we're good. Right, Lightning?
for
By the way, could someone add to the party loop the longsword because I'm having an iPad?
Uh,
add
written
it to
down, I
me
haven't-
for right now.
Sorry, Grun. I got
Bertrand.
the wrong token.
No worries.
Marcus, I'll put it on my character sheet for right now. Just put magical longsword.
real quick, just to make things easy for everyone, the way I've been doing it, unless you guys want to do it differently, I just open up Notepad right now and I just type everything in, and then at the end of the day, I add it to the loot group just to make it
Okay.
easier.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know if
fine.
there's a better way to do it.
If you want to do that, put magical longsword, but put Corum's name next to it, saying that he has it in his inventory.
Okay. And until you guys actually tell me about something when I'm away from you, there's no chance I'm gonna act like I know you guys have it.
I got you, but for party records.
Okay.
I just want
So where do you guys want me to sneak?
Referring, or that Birch is referring to, is right here. The door's actually, there's the room beyond is finished, though there's no furniture in it, and it is empty.
Well, just because I'm paranoid, I will go ahead and stealth and then walk in and slowly investigate.
Okay, so you look around at the room, and a couple of things you do notice. The room, so the room itself is finished. There's just no furnishing in it. You notice that along one wall, actually beside the door, there is a set of pegs set in the door, and you've seen them in that configuration before as you traveled, and particularly with your backstory and that sort of thing. Those are typically the kind of pegs you would see in a guard room for them to hang their equipment on when they're not while they're here resting.
Okay, well, I'll just mention that to everyone. I'm like, honestly, this almost looks like either a guard room or maybe are you okay, Lightning? Sorry, don't mean to.
No, you're fine. I'm wondering the same thing. She lost a cup of blood.
I should be okay. I'm more concerned about the fact that I think I got blood in my mouse.
How did you cut yourself?
I'm
The mouse bit
carving a
back.
new pair of horns out of foam, and the knife slipped, and I thought my thumb was out of the way, but apparently it wasn't.
Ouch.
Okay. Be careful.
The thing is, I was. At least I thought I was.
Apparently not that careful.
Probably got to laughing at you all. The goofiness you guys are up to? Apparently, is making a beeline for
Okay.
Investigate this door to the right over here, this empty space.
Yes, that was where the gelatinous cube was at.
Next to Corum and Nalia.
That's the door we came from.
That's the door you came out of. There's a hallway
So-
beyond.
And this
Gotcha.
dash may or may not.
May or may not have some difficulty.
Will.
I'm gonna tell everyone else. You know what? I really want to take one more shot at this with the lockpicks. Can I sleight of hand and just use the key instead and make it look like I'm using lockpicks?
Give me a sleight of hand check. And perception checks from anybody who's actually paying attention to what he's doing.
Yes.
I'm not paying attention.
Well, in that case, I think I opened that door and just.
Okay.
I'm glad we got this key, but I don't think we need it. And I'm gonna pocket the key as a bit of a trophy.
Okay. So you currently slide the key in the lock. Hide the fact that you're using the key with a couple of your picks in your hand, and twist the key, and the door unlocks, and I went and opened the room up so you could see in the room.
So that just looks like a bench to me, or is that supposed to be a chest?
Hold on, there we go. I'm trying to get past the description of all the. Okay, the door itself is 1 foot thick, and it's made of stone, can't be broken. Remember that was the weird door. So on the back wall of the room itself appears to be empty, but on the back wall of the room is a cabinet. The cabinet has 2 doors to the top in the top section, 3 drawers underneath it. So it's kind of like a chest of drawers in there. Otherwise than that, the room appears to be empty.
Okay. Take lead. I'll go up and investigate the cabinet.
I'll go with you. Thing, just kind of investigate the room.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep stay to the corners in case this cabinet, I don't know, spits darts at you guys.
Okay, so what are you doing? You're looking at the cabinet. What are you doing there, Dash?
I'm checking. for
RP me
traps.
through it. Okay.
So Dash is going to check for traps, specifically looking at around any of the hinges, around any of the openings, just to see if there's anything that might be pressurized or might be waiting to spring out.
All right. Okay, so you give the cabinet a good once over, and you're fairly certain you don't see any kind of hidden spring traps or gas traps or anything of the typical kind of nature that you might see in this situation. You're not seeing it.
Okay, Dash is going to actually step a little to the side and pull open one door.
Door swings open. Hinges need oiled.
Sweet. Do I see anything inside this cabinet?
The cabinet appears to be empty on that side.
Okay. I'll be like, Corm, you want to open that door, or do you want me to take another?
Yeah, that's it. I want for the. And I said on that side because there's actually a divider shelf in between that, so it's like, and there's a curtain. There's like a clothing rod, like a rod for hangers across the top. So it's like one side's for one person, the other's for another person, kind of thing. So you can't see what's on the other side.
Corum will
And any
give
door?
Dash a go ahead and open the other side.
Okay,
Dash
so
is gonna
again,
step back real quick.
there's a as the door swings open, and you can see
Can
what
I
kind of
check for any
clothes are
false
what are we
backs?
what are we seeing in this? Is it a wardrobe?
It's like a tall wardrobe, yeah, and there's rods on both sides, so probably it was maybe meant for like a his and hers wardrobe or something of that matter, or maybe good clothes as opposed to work clothes, something like that. But there's a dividing section in between it, and that's on the top. Now the bottom half of it has 3 drawers in it.
Oh. Like 3 drawers that go the whole length, or
Yeah, they go the whole length of the wardrobe.
okay? Do I need to do another investigation to check the drawers for traps?
No,
Yes, I'm
no, you
prepared.
didn't see anything.
Okay.
You didn't see traps with your previous check. You're fine.
Okay. I'll look at Corm and pull open the first drawer. First drawer.
First drawer slides open. There's some mouse droppings in one corner, but otherwise than that, it's empty.
Okay, I will push it forward,
Okay.
and then I'll gesture to Corum to open the next drawer.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I can beat mouse droppings, Dash, but let me try. And Corum opens the
And Corum vanishes.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
Can I tell why he disappeared? Can I? I guess I don't think Arcana, or I don't have any Arcana for it, but damn. Hey guys, Corum was just here. I don't know if you guys were noticing.
Noticed.
From your all's perspective, you saw Corum pull the middle drawer out, and then poof, he's gone.
Is the middle drawer still out? Or
No,
he just, like,
actually,
grabbed it?
whenever he disappeared, the door went back in, and both the doors shut.
Can I examine the just the entire cabinet for any sort of like runes or any sort of
Sure,
like, magical markings?
sure. And while you're give me the roll, I'm going to switch Corum to the channel so I can tell him what he's seeing real quick, because he's.
I'm also gonna try to pat Corum to see if he's invisible. I'm hitting nothing, I know, but
Okay, Corum, let me move you to a private channel here real quick.
Wow, this is interesting. I guess Corm's in Narnia.
see, guys, this is why I never open everything. You alternate. I'm glad that wasn't me. Seriously, Corum, you here, buddy?
You think he's gonna come back?
I really hope so. Otherwise, this is really gonna suck, guys.
Funny thing is, everyone's noticed that he's gone, apart from Gran, because he wasn't in the room.
I'm just back here minding my own business, carving away.
And I don't know Jack.
And of course, I don't know anything about magic, so
I mean, I could probably do a history, but I doubt I've found magical. Oh no, he's rolling a stealth check from over there.
Trying to hide from the room full of ghosts.
Okay, we are back with you all now. So, what's going on in this room? I see that lightning has looked for arcane marks. Doesn't seem to find any in the on the chest.
Does a 10 do anything? Do I see anything?
No, you don't find any arcane marks or runes on it on the outsides of it.
Okay. Real quick, guys, do you think I should pull the second drawer and go with it, or figure out where he went, or pull the third drawer and see if something else happened?
I'd say pull the last drawer and then try the drawers you have before.
Okay, third drawer pulls it.
Okay, before that's fine, but keep in mind
Crap.
whenever this happened, all the drawers and the doors shut.
No, I was tracking, but Dash
Okay.
would have been a little bit panicked right now and
Right.
just pulled the
Okay.
third drawer
So
to see if
you
anything's in there.
pull the third drawer open, and it's empty.
Okay. Well, in that case, Dash is gonna push that drawer closed and be like, "Okay, guys, we open right, left, top, middle. Wish me luck." And he
I
proceeds
grab
to open
onto
those
Dash's tail.
doors.
In that order.
Yep. Right door, left door, top drawer, middle drawer.
As soon as you open the middle drawer, as soon as you got C open middle door, Dash vanishes, and I put you in there. So just hang tight. So what's going on with the rest of the party?
Does Lightning go with him, seeing how she was hanging onto his tail?
Oh, he's hanging to his tail? Okay. Yep. That'll suck you. Grunts in the hallway. And when they vanished, everything shut up again.
Grunt, get your butt over here. We're going.
Where are we going? Do we even know? How do we even know they're still alive?
Where is everybody?
That's actually a very good point. I was talking to Cora about this. I was talking to Cora about this earlier. But if they're dead, their shares still get paid out, I think.
Gran's gonna stick his head back out the hallway, look down the hallway for him. I don't see him, guys. Where'd they go?
They're just gone.
Gone how?
Poof!
What'd you do to him? Nalia?
I didn't do anything, I swear.
I swear I didn't eat them.
They just
Why?
pulled the drawer and then disappeared. They're gone.
They did pull the drawer.
Yep.
What do you mean
you-
pull the drawer?
Behind Bertra there.
I mean, and I pulled the middle drawer out.
And nothing happens.
I guess he was right. Okay, I pull out the third drawer and pull out the middle drawer.
Nothing happens.
Okay, close the third drawer. Try the first drawer and the middle one.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I do it exactly as they did it.
Okay. So you open the left side, the right side, the top drawer, the middle drawer, and Bertra vanishes.
Grun's like, oh shit.
Me neither.
I told you guys to wait. He's like screaming in the room like they're still there.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? Wait, Nalia, what are you doing?
I can step in a little closer.
Don't touch the drawers.
Yeah, you can give me a perception there, Dash.
Do you think it ate them? Where did they go?
You don't hear a bloody thing.
Okay, Grun's gonna pull out his axe. It's an evil cabinet, I tell you. It's
Okay.
evil.
Okay.
You saying okay to me, or someone else like whispering you?
No, I'm saying okay. You pull out the axe. What are you gonna do with your axe, though?
I'm gonna move a little closer. Look at Nalia. Should I kill?
I'm just gonna step back. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh God. All right. How do you mirror this, Jason? You mean do like a wisdom? Because I'm freaking out.
Yeah, go for it.
A wisdom check. Okay. Where is that?
You're convinced the cabin was eating your companions.
Okay. I'm hitting the damn thing.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. So you rear back with your battle axe and you slam into it, or you move to slam into it. But as soon as you do, a wind shoves you 10 foot back into the room.
What? I didn't even hit it?
Nope.
It's magic. It's evil. I'll try it again.
Okay. Same exact thing. You wail into like you're going to hit it, rear back hit, and as soon as the axe gets close to it and it becomes obvious it's going to hit it, you get swooshed back in the room 10 foot by a blast of air. Now, this is the second time you've seen this effect. Give me a Arcana check at advantage.
Okay. Let's see if it's okay. Arcana is not my strong suit, but we'll see.
you fairly certain that what is affecting Grunt is a wall of force spell. This cabinet's protected.
All right, I'm gonna tell Grun that and say, looks like the cabinet's got at least one spell affecting it. That being that you can't seem to be do any physical damage to it. I simply ate them, or whatever happened to the rest of the party.
Grum's gonna ask you to open a drawer, then he'll hit whatever's in the drawer.
I would move you guys so
Jason,
you could talk.
I'll be right back. I gotta
problem,
go tip some guys out back.
No problem. So what are you two doing, Nadia and Grun?
I don't know. Are you gonna open a drawer for me so I can hit it?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just open like the bottom drawer.
So you open the bottom drawer, Grun swings his axe down, and the same thing. You both get bounced.
Shit. Grun's getting very frustrated. No, yeah, I don't know what to do. What are we doing here?
I don't know. I don't know if it's worth doing what they did. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're alive.
It's been about 5 minutes since the last one vanished, by the way.
Alright, Grun's a dumbass. He doesn't know what to do. He'll walk up and he didn't see how they did the drawers, right?
You may have seen when Bertra was doing it.
But would I have seen actually any sequence?
Well, no, that's a whole different question of whether Grun would have noticed a sequence to it.
Okay, Grun's just gonna start opening up a bunch of drawers and looking at each one of them.
Okay, so you open all the drawers. The doors are still closed. You open those.
Yeah, I open up everything.
So as soon as you open, because you get all the drawers open, the bottom. You start with the bottom. Grun starts at the bottom. Pulls the first one out. Pulls it all the way out till it stops. Pulls the middle one out. Pulls the top one out. All of them are empty. He swings the left side, then the right side open, and as soon as the right side opens, Grun vanishes.
Oh shit!
And now you're alone with a closed cabinet.
Well, I'm just gonna go for it. At this point, I'm alone.
Back.
I'll just open it in the sequence that I saw Dash do.
Okay, so you follow the sequence. You saw Dash it, and then you feel the sucking motion, and now I can relay to everybody what's going on here. When you open the cabinet in the various ways that you all opened it, you feel a sucking motion, a pull of magic, and you reappear in this room that you're in now. Each one, I'm going to move Quorum off the side there. You each appeared on that magic circle. The room you're in is a crypt, as you can see. It's stone. There is no physical door in or out of this room. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stone sarcophaguses walls.
Are we all here now then?
Yeah, the whole party's there now.
Guys, this doesn't look so good, but something tells me that our way out is in one of these sarcophaguses. And something tells me that some shit we don't want to fight is in some of the other ones.
Well, you've been here longest. Which one should we open?
None of them. Don't open anything.
Do you guys want to take a nap in the corner?
A nap in the corner is better than open up another one and disappearing somewhere.
Actually, yes, please. I still have.
What is the temperature in here, Jason? Is it?
It's a little on the cool side because you're underground, but it's comfortable.
Like a nice 65, good
Yeah.
sleeping weather.
Yeah, good sleeping weather.
If you guys want to rest up a little, I mean, I can take the first watch, but
Wait, is
I really want to investigate something.
65 comfortable? Here's the one saying.
Yes, actually, despite my wife's leanings that 72 is the ideal sleeping temperature, 65 is the ideal sleeping temperature.
We keep it 68 in the house at night.
I'm
I sleep in the
sorry.
basement.
If it isn't 84, then it's not right.
Oh my god.
If it's 84, you're sleeping wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm terribly misunderstand. But I use this Celsius system like
I was gonna say,
most civilized people in the world.
Bertra, 39. 39, go home, go big or go home. That is the proper sleeping temperature.
65 degrees Fahrenheit, Bertram.
So roughly 18 Celsius is what we're talking.
I prefer a nice 20, 24.
Oh gosh, no. Wait, no. Oh no. Okay, guys.
All right, so
I know we've gotten our butts kicked a couple of times. Do we want to actually take a moment to rest? I don't mind taking first watch. I'm still feeling pretty good.
if that's the case,
Well, Grunt is really gonna speak up, say he feels like shit. You know what those things did, but he's felt weak ever since he got hit by that freaking ghost thing.
Bertram, you're having the same problem.
So I'd really like to take a rest to see if it gets my strength back.
Do we want to try to actually take like a what do we know what time it roughly is? Could we feel like it's about time for?
Yeah, you all have been moving and active enough that you could do a long rest.
I can take first watch if we need.
I actually saw something in the game the other night that I'm going to probably incorporate into our screens. I gotta figure out how to do it though.
Man, Grunt will say he's not necessarily asking for a long rest. It just needs to take a short one to see if his strength comes back.
Quorum
up to you
would
guys.
urge that a long rest if we're taking a rest. Or, did that go through or no? Sorry,
It
the
did.
button looked like it came off.
This Grunt's gonna look around the room nervously at all these sarcophagus.
Yep.
Take a long rest in a morgue. Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
it's the safest place we've been in this entire castle.
Which has been nowhere. Yeah, whatever the group wants, I'm fine.
Quorum plans to rest for.
Okay, so I'm hearing the party's going to take a long rest. How's the watch set up? I see Lightning runs to the corner.
And right out.
Well, I think I get my rage back on a short rest. Nope, it's a long rest.
Yep, long rest.
Jason, the idea is that for our party that we discussed before, and just reminding the whole party of this, is that we will generally do a 10-hour long rest. And then the idea there is Dash or someone else gets the first 2 hours, and then they get a full 8 hours of rest. And another person gets 2 hours and a full 8 hours of rest. And then Quorum covers the rest of it.
Right.
Dash will take the first 2 hours, and then
Okay.
honestly, Dash feels fantastic. So you just tell me what the minimum is for not being exhausted. I'll do that.
Okay. As long as you get 8 hours, and what you all have done before, based on what Rand or Quorum just outlined, is you're gonna take about 10 hours worth of downtime, which means everybody should get a long rest.
Yeah, and in a case like this, we could put it to 8 hours if, like, Dash does not need to recover anything.
Dash does not need to recover anything.
Okay.
But yeah, Dash is good to go whenever anyone else is.
Bertram uses Lightning as a teddy bear.
I have a feeling Lightning doesn't argue.
Okay, so go ahead and so Dash is taking the first watch. Give me your perception checks, and go. The rest of you go and hit your long rest buttons. All of you do that. It's dead. Couple hours. Who's
So-
next?
Okay, while I'm doing that, is there any chance I can just look at this symbol in the middle? I don't want to touch
Yeah,
it.
you can. Yeah,
I
you
want
can.
to stay about 5 feet back just in case. Can
Yeah,
I do an
Yeah,
investigation? or-
you sit and examine the six. You've seen similar sigils before in other places. It's a fairly common style of teleportation ring.
Can I tell if it's a two-way or is it really a one-way?
It appears
It needs
just
to be triggered
to
some other-
be a one-way into the room.
Okay. Whoever takes over for me, I'm gonna relay this information to. And...
Yeah, Grun will volunteer to take a watch if it's needed.
Okay. Grun, don't forget to hit your rest button, Grun.
Long rest, right?
Yep.
Just making sure we get it before we get interrupted.
Yep. And so who's got the second watch?
Gorm's going to take the rest after 4 hours.
Okay.
The Grun will take the second one then, if we're still doing this 2-2 and whatever.
Yeah. And your watch passes uneventfully.
Yeah, Grun's not going to walk around. He's not going to look at shit. He's just going to sit there and watch.
Okay. Yeah, your watch passes uneventfully. And then it moves on to the last watch. Whoever that's going to be. Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And that watch also, so if you've hit your long rest, it looks like everybody has, but just reminder, if you use the rest button, like the long rest button, it should automatically recharge all your stuff on your sheets. Okay, so after a quiet little break where you munched a little food and reacted, rested and stuff, you wake up, and again, there is no light in here. Otherwise, in here, as you look around the room, you find yourself in a room with no doors and 10 sarcophagi. Quorum.
At the end of when people are starting to rouse, he's going to do a ritual unseen servant.
Okay.
And Dash, once we're up, I'll do a quick cooking for everyone with the. Well, actually,
okay.
You know what? Scratch that because I don't think we have a fire, and I don't really want to light a fire in a room with no ventilation. So scratch
probably
that.
wise. So cold rations it is.
Does Bertra feel any better?
Yes, both Grun and Bertra, you need to put your strength scores back to the normal level.
Whoa, I guess, Jason, you and I are both doing it at the same time. I now have a plus 587 to my strength score.
I did not do that. I haven't touched you. Wow.
Wait a minute, let me do this real quick. I will see what this does.
Okay.
when I go to hit something.
Okay.
Don't hit Dash. Not with a 580.
Here.
Oh,
God. I knew it would be Corin.
That friendly game just became not so friendly.
I am up by
6 to hit AC 17 with 596 points of damage. Wow. I'll let you fix that. I wasn't in your sheet, but that's weird. Okay. So
Did you
as
guys know if Grun sleeps, he becomes a god.
I knocked you into the last century.
into the last century. How about the last epoch? Okay, so as you rouse up, the unseen service moving around, you're munching a little bit of food. You're in a room with no doors. What are you guys doing?
Does anyone have any idea? Slowly investigating sarcophaguses. I would.
Do you want to investigate them all for traps before, and then we'll have the unseen servant open them like we did before? I'm sorry,
Nalia, did you have an idea?
I'm going in the corner, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Nice, I like it.
Let me see here.
And while she's doing that, do we want to form up in a specific way in case something comes out to murder us? Squishies. Somebody who can hit something hard in the front.
The ground will go wherever anybody directs him.
Corum will stay near Nalia to protect her.
Dash will ready his short bow for now, and then after we've done our checks with magic, I'll invest.
Okay. I'm reading to double check here to make sure there's nothing that I've forgotten. Okay. Stands out to you as far as being magical that you can detect.
All right. I'm going to turn to Quorum and say...
Well, except for when you do that, you can now see Quorum's servant.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm just
what does he look like?
I don't see anything.
No, for her, from her perspective, she just sees the magical glow where the servant would be in vaguely a humanoid shape.
Shapeless, transgendered.
I don't. Think
Okay,
that's
so what's the plan here? So I think Dash is going to check for traps.
I check for traps. Grun and Bertra stand to the sides, maybe 10 feet back in case something comes out and I need to dive for cover. Everyone else line up behind them and ready to massacre anything that comes.
Sounds good. Remember, the unseen servant, if you're ever unsure, can open any of the traps for you. Corum reminds you. The sarcophagus.
Should
Good
we
idea.
check? Should we check if any of the sarcophagi look different? Because if there's one that takes us out, it will probably look different to the rest.
Do you want me to check for traps on each one and everyone does a quick perception check before I try to open anything? Or
Okay.
have the unseen?
That's fine. Which way are you starting there, Dash? Which side are you starting on?
I kind of want to start in the middle just to throw you a curveball, but I'll
You
start
can
with
start in the middle. I don't care. I just was. You were standing on the left-hand side of the room. That's why I said side.
I'll start with this left one. Do you want me to do 10 investigations, or how do you want me to do this?
Yeah. Just give me 10 investigation checks. And as far as the ones rolling perception, see if any of them look differently as you're looking around the room. They all look exactly the same, other than the name plates on each one of them are slightly different with different names.
Are there any names that we recognize?
No, none of the names are anything that you recognize. Except okay, that's his checks. Okay.
I got really good near the end.
Yeah, I see that.
What else do you need me to investigate? I'm ready to investigate for days.
All of them are good except for 110. I mean, geez.
Yeah, so as you go around through there, the first thing that comes blatantly obvious to you is that there is not a lock on any one of these. They are stone sarcophagi, and the weight of the stone is what's physically keeping them sealed.
With any of these, am I able to tell if there's traps or?
Nope, no traps that you can find.
Okay, I guess I'll relay that information. Everyone will be like, you know what, guys? It seems like there's nothing locking them. I'm really not seeing any traps. Do any of them stand out to me?
No, they're all. Even though the carvings are different, all of them, they're all pretty much the same.
Do any of them match the carvings in the center?
Nope.
To the teleportation room?
No, they do not.
Guys, I definitely think we should only open one at a time.
Okay.
Lightning.
Hey.
Do we want to start in one section and
Yeah, just
everyone like?
We'll use Dash. Dash, your token, put it by whichever one you open first, and we'll go from there.
We're going to let the unseen servant open it. Just in case.
Yeah, but I prefer to be further away just in case something comes out to murder us.
That's fine. Yeah, just using it as a marker.
I guess a better
Can
question.
the unseen servant lift the
Yeah.
holding it down?
Oh. That's a good
Do
question.
what?
Can the unseen servant open the sarcophagi?
He can certainly try.
Yeah, absolutely. I command my servant to try to open one.
Okay, so
For the record, I'm like 15 feet
The
back.
bottom
Yeah,
left.
yeah. I
west.
figure you're one by Dash there. So you all watch as you've been seeing this. This is not the first time you all have used the unseen servant. So, and you see the lid move a little bit, but it doesn't open.
All right. So.
Corum looks over at Grun and does a little rock, paper, scissors action.
Grun kind of looks back over. Was it lightning last time that just kind of showed us all up?
Yeah, she's shown you up a couple times.
Actually, what's your strength, Grun?
My strength is.
Well, actually, who's trying to open it?
Grun has a strength of 1,185.
Yeah, right.
It's 18.
Okay. Who's trying to open it?
Grun will do it, and he'll tell you guys that he has like this keen ability to kind of jump away from danger if it should come out.
Okay.
Metagame wise is danger sense.
Yeah, so go ahead and move yourself over by it there.
Great.
So you I'm just keeping track of who's near the stuff. So you
Corm's going to take opposite Bertra.
okay.
What do you need me to do, Jason?
I don't need you to do anything. That's why I asked what your strength score was. So
Oh.
you reach down and grab a hold of it and get a good grip, and you strain and you pull, and you manage to rock the lid a little bit and even move it a little bit, but you're not strong enough by yourself to lift this.
You'll look over at Bertra.
Put the axes down and start helping.
What's your strength score, Bertra?
19.
Okay. So the two of you get on each end. I guess and probably get on each end, and you all lift. It's heavier than crap. You lift up the lid of the sarcophagus, and as you're lifting it up, you realize part of the reason you're having so much trouble is there's actually a lip inside of the stone sarcophagus. So there's like a piece inside, so it doesn't easily. You can't just shove it off the edge and have it fall over. You physically got to lift it up, and then you got to move it over. When you get done, there's a body in here. The body is well dressed, and it contains. Well, it has jewelry.
It's not moving though, right?
Not moving. Nope.
Can Dash put an arrow in it anyways?
Sure.
Do
So
you need to roll for
like-
attack?
Are Bertra and I still holding the lid, or do we like put it down? Just
I
like-
assume you put it lift it down and put it on the floor.
Okay, it's it's like we lift it up and everyone sees it.
Yeah. Now you're trying to shoot the body to death.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Please.
Oh
stab.
god.
Okay. So no poorly
Ow.
botched. The body's not moving. So you manage to pierce it through the arm. It doesn't move.
Okay, guys, I think we're good. Sorry. Probably should have warned you first, but there's been a lot of things that have came up to, like, literally try to bite us in the ass.
No, I understand. And Bertra will crush its skull, just to make sure.
Just to make sure. Birch is by the head. She goes, "Oh yeah, I understand." Takes her fist and just crushes the skull like it's dead.
Don't break the arrow. I'll need those later.
Okay, so like I
And
said,
raise for the next.
there's now a headless body in here that does have jewelry on it.
Yeah, are we just gonna kind of pick that up as we go and check it out?
That's fine.
Real quick question: Does everyone have like gloves to make sure we're not touching anything magical that's going to lose some potency? As a reminder,
Oh yeah.
Dash says that openly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of
Come with-
Jason's special
with,
things, isn't
commoner's
it?
clothes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Because
your
Dash has
character-
had gloves on the whole time. I've called that out from the beginning. And I think most
Yeah.
of us have, but
Yeah, you all actually all talked about that earlier that you had gloves. So I'm assuming you all have gloves on.
Okay.
okay. Somebody want to? Do you need us to investigate each or the
No, we just leave for now. Just leave it, and we'll tally it all up at the end. What all you
Okay.
find. Be easier instead of doing all at once. So you move on to the second one, or actually, say which one of you guys move opening next?
The room clockwise, right? Repeat the same process.
That's up to you all. And Bertrand and Grun get on the sides. They grunt into it and lift, dropping the lid on the floor. And again, you find inside of this one a dead body with jewelry.
Do you want me to roll for attack on each one of these? Because I will put an arrow into each one of them.
No, I was assuming you that you're doing that. So as soon as the lid opens, you're twang and a horrible clatter as because the angle is really bad for him. But as he shoots to it, the body does not move.
Assuming
Actually, Dad, when we originally came down here, into this underground portion, I remember throwing a fireball at one of the dead guys, and they still stood up even after I did that. So just be careful.
Exactly.
Okay,
Why
that's
do
a
you
good
think
that's a good point.
Exactly. Why do you think I'm crushing the crushes it as I'm saying that.
Okay.
Do we want to like pull the? Hey, Lightning, since you're checking those pants quality, you just want to pull them down to their ankles just in case they get up, they at least trip.
I'm keeping them.
Can we pull down the pants on the next ones to make it harder for them to get up?
These are
Anything
my
just in case they
pants
can
now.
move.
I'm
Okay.
keeping all of them.
Okay.
Just so we're clear, we got attacked by ghosts earlier, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grunt's going to point that out. That
And shadows.
whether these guys are dead or not, there could still be ghosts just somehow tied to these things, right?
Okay.
Yep.
And
That's a
Grunt
good
wasn't
point.
there when Bircher grabbed the sword, right? And then they
No.
all came alive, so he doesn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we say that we exchanged stories by now? I assume. we
Yeah,
would've
I'm sure you did. You had a long rest, so.
In that case, does anyone want to keep an eye out on our backs just in case something comes up? Like 5 of us look forward, 1 of us look back.
I'm sure Lightning's probably doing that for you.
I think Lightning's just looking at pants right now. I'm pretty sure she's shopping via sarcophagi.
I
Well,
mean, where else are you gonna get niceties at a cheap price?
Okay, are
I
you moving
can't
on to
argue
the
with that
third one?
This
logic.
nice coat.
Yeah, I guess so. Grunt's paranoid as shit right now. But yeah, Grunt will walk up to the third one. Bircher will follow him, I'm assuming.
Grunt and Bertrand, place yourself where you're at around this one. I'm assuming
Oh.
Grunt will probably take the smaller end.
I love when you say stuff like that, Jason. Go ahead and place yourself.
And Gorm runs away. So as you open this one, roll for
Yeah.
initiative.
That's what I thought, damn it.
For the record, I just want to say I released my arrow as soon as I saw it.
And Bircher bashes his skull in, just like everyone else.
Well, she can only do that after she drops the sarcophagus lid.
Yeah.
Drop it on his skull.
Okay, is everybody in there? Looks like they are.
Damn, really good rolls, guys. Even the bad guy.
Yeah, the right did really well. Okay, let me.
Well, really good for everyone, ish.
Okay. So, actually, Dash was doing the arrow. Give me your arrow shot, Dash, because that'd have been ready.
Considering he's there, do I get sneak attack on him?
No.
I guess it doesn't matter in this case.
Yeah, I said the no is because it already seen on my screen. It's like, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so as soon as you two open lid, and Bertra and see, so the lid in your hand as this thing starts coming out of it, the edge, and you can't drop back on it because it's too far to the left, but it pops out of the thing, runs between you two, and then try. Crap. Yeah, no. The crap is because he didn't have his buttons.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. It swings twice at Bertra. Looks like the second one actually hits. You take 5 points of slashing damage from its longsword.
I'll use one of my hit cards to reduce. Yeah, nice one.
Okay, go ahead and take care of your hit points there while I fix buttons.
Nice.
There we go. Stuff on the screen I can deal with. Okay. Okay, that's all it can really do. So that brings us to Corum.
Pierces his rapier viciously into the 15. Ready, protecting him from getting past towards Lightning and Dahlia and Dash.
Okay. Some kind of screaming looking creature attacking your friends.
I'm gonna try and throw a little produce flame right in front of
Okay. Oh, nicely done. You did a normal spell attack. Let's see here. Your mote of fire flies between your two friends, but missing.
Alright.
Would she get advantage on that since we're flanked?
So,
Should I go in?
yeah, do it again, but make sure you put your spell. Well, it's a cantrip, so it don't matter. Oh, that one hit. There we go. Its moldering clothes actually starts to catch on fire, causing a bit more damage to it than it should have. And then Bertra, you have no weapons in your hands, mind you.
I instantly drop the I'm holding and I draw both my axes as fast as I can.
Okay. Drop it onto the light. Let's smash it.
Well, actually, here, Grun, she let go before you did, so you're still holding it.
Yep.
As one end crashes to the ground, you can get one attack off Bertra. A single attack.
I thought as much.
Nice. You probably because you had to draw your weapons and watching the comical look on Grun's thing holding the other end of this really heavy stone lid. Are you gonna move or stay where you're at?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at to defend.
Okay. Lightning.
Sacred flame.
See it. No, it did not say. Again, your flame does a little bit more damage than it should because from the moldering clothes.
Fight me.
Grun, you're holding one end of his coffin. Bertra just dropped and tried to swing an axe at this thing that's there between you two.
So I can drop. Right?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I don't. Fortunately, I don't need my axe.
Right.
I've got some horns. I can just slam into it. This one.
You try to slam your horns into it, but between the sarcophagus lid and having to drop it, and Bertra's axe swinging, it.
I can do it one more time as a bonus action. Or actually, I'm assuming I dropped my shield and my axe when I was putting this up here. So is
Right.
it a bonus action? How does that work?
To rearm you
To arm myself with both or with one?
with one.
As an action, not a bonus action.
Right.
Okay, well then, F it. I'm gonna hit it again with my horns.
Okay.
Pick up my stuff. Oh, don't I get these at advantage?
Yeah, you would, because flanked.
Again, sorry. I should have said
No
that
problem.
last sheet.
That's okay.
Here's the first one again.
Well, that hit.
My second one. Sweet!
Both hit then. fat fingered it. Sorry, I had to fix it. There we go. You batter into it twice with your horns. It's not happy. Move anywhere or...
Oh, I like flanking position.
All right, ready? Dash. Whole lot of
Okay,
people. Yeah, there.
Do I have any kind of advantage on this? Or no?
He's flanked, so yeah.
Just want to make sure that worked for range. So in that case, as much as I want to throw a couple daggers, I would not have dropped my bow yet. So short bow,
Nice.
sneak, and then I will talk some shit and just be like, "Come on, buddy, this way. You can do it." Take another 5 feet back and hopefully get him to come after me.
Okay, so you're taunting it. Okay, give me an intimidation.
Intimidation. Oops, that was with advantage. So should have been 3 left.
Okay. Don't matter. Okay, so it being taunted rushes toward Dad. He attacks from the 3 people who just ran past real quick.
Oh yeah, it was advantage. That.
And Corm, I think yours would be advantage too because you
Yep.
should.
Yeah, it was flanked when you also cornered the advantage too. Okay.
I really hope it died before it got.
Yeah, actually, room. Right.
All right, that worked well.
I was trying to booming blade it because that's like the perfect use, but I don't have that feat that allows me to do that on mine.
Yeah, this particular body, even though it's no longer in the Scopas, does also have jewelry on it.
And on that point, I'm gonna put an arrow back into that first one just. For...
Yeah, so Grunt do the same thing. He'll stand on top of his cup, smash it several times with his axe, and the last one we were in.
Well, keep in mind that Bertra crushed the skulls on those 2.
Grunt doesn't care.
Okay.
Nor does Dash.
Okay. So are we moving on to the 3rd?
Yeah, after I done
Or
annihilate
fourth,
this damn.
Should we potentially kind of start collecting this loot maybe before we get to the last one, just in case maybe we get teleported out of here?
I'm gonna look at Lightning and be like, "Hey, Lightning, you wanna grab everything as we're going?"
Perfect.
You all got this assembly line approach. You got Grun and Bertra lifting and dropping the lid.
Corum will step
Dash.
up to the stabbing of the face skull, and Dash can shoot.
Dash shooting, Corum crushing the skull as it happens, and then, or stabbing the skull, and then Bertra reaches in and crushes the skull again, just for measure. At the same time, behind you in the previous sarcophagus, Lightning is pulling all the loot out and throwing it into a bag. Okay, so when you lift the 4th one, and now you're the one who noticed that the circle that you're standing by, are you standing in that circle or just beside it?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I'm going to say you're beside it, not in it.
Oh my god.
The circle actually changes color from the light yellow that it had been to green.
Guys, I think that one might be the one.
Was she standing there the whole time, or just doing this last one we opened up? All right, so we have no idea if it did the same thing when we opened the other ones. And Grunt will say that out loud.
Right.
For the record, I
That's
put an
true.
arrow in whatever was in there. If there was anything in there.
Yes. Nothing popped out. There was a body in there, but nothing popped out.
Instead of crushing the skull this time, I rip it off and drop it into the circle, see if it disappears.
Okay. So you pop it into the green glowing circle, and it only glows green for a few seconds, but you get there in just in enough time, and the skull does indeed vanish.
So it vanished while the circle was green, correct?
Correct.
So is that our exit? Gren will say that.
I think we should continue looking through these chests.
But wait. Because if that only lets us out when we open these things up, we're running out of opportunities to exit out of here.
Well, let's do this. Let's set
Can you
the
reset
lid
it?
back down on the sarcophagus and see if it turns back to yellow.
Well, it's not yellow anymore. You said it only turned green for a few seconds, right,
Yes.
Jason?
Correct.
But yeah,
Turn-
I'll gladly, with Birch's help, pick if we see a change in
Okay.
the color.
So you put it back on. There's no change in the color, but if when you guys lift it back up again for about 10 seconds, 20 seconds, enough time for you to drop that lid and walk over there, it turns green.
All right, so I'm gonna suggest to Birch we go back to one of the previous sarcophagus and do the same thing and see if it still has the same reaction.
Or do you guys want to try with the next one?
I just want to confirm it does it with all of them first before I move on to a new one and maybe a new bad guy hops out.
Well, it only seems to go with that one, but I'll try.
Okay, so you go back and you go through the same process. You put the lid back on the sarcophagus. There's no change in the circle. It stays the glowing yellow orange that it was.
Okay. All right, so this is the hot one here. Okay.
And you all notice with this one, there is a slight difference inside the sarcophagus when you have the lid open. This sarcophagus is lead lined.
But there was no corpse in there?
There was a corpse in there, but it's lead
Oh.
lined.
Okay. It's missing a skull.
Is there
Yeah.
anything
And
is
it
there
has an
anything
arrow in it.
peculiar about the corpse other than the now lack of a
No, there's nothing peculiar about it. I mean, it has the same jewelry and stuff that the other one, or similar to the other ones.
Grun kind of thinks to himself that we're possibly desecrating all these final resting places, these people, but he doesn't care because a freaking white came out after him.
On the same note, Dash has no problem with this. Being a Tomb Raider, he understands that it may have been important to them, but they were dead now, so what they have could benefit other people.
I never get
Here,
why you-
here, seconds that.
Oh, I didn't
Meanwhile,
say that out loud, so.
Oh.
And I don't think Grun said his thing out loud. If he did, I
No,
would
he
respond.
didn't. No, he didn't. He was thinking it to himself. He's also thinking that every time we open up one of these things, there's probably like 10 ghosts that reappear up above where they're going.
Yeah, Corum didn't say that out loud. He's just like, "You're here" in his head.
Can I see if this bothers Grun? Does he make any facial expressions? Do I notice?
You can give me a perception check next
He just did.
time you go through one. Oh,
Oh.
you did. Give me a. Are you trying to hide it, Grun?
No, not really. I
Okay.
mean, this is just
Yeah,
his own natural-
you notice after that's the second or third one that Grun's not happy with it, with what he's doing. I mean, not unhappy with it, but he's not. You can see a little bit of growing concern on his face.
In that
Not
case,
quite sure how a Minotaur's face that's concerned, but
Dash will take a moment, walk over to Grun, and just be like, "Hey, does this bother you? Do you want us to stop? I mean, I'm all about getting more stuff, but if you're uncomfortable, I don't want to."
Nah, it's just we're stealing from the dead, but that freaking dead guy tried to kill us, so I don't know.
Grun, we are putting them to rest, Corum says. That one surely was not at peace, and now it is.
I hear you. I just hope that someday when I'm dead, someone's not stealing shit off of me.
I hope when you're dead, you don't try to stab us with your horns.
Well, don't try to steal my shit. I won't stab you with my horns.
Keep in mind, Grun, the way I view it, most people feel like there's no need to hold on to their things afterwards. They want it to go on to their friends, their family, everyone else. And you got to think, anything we have here, by putting it back in the world, it does good for other people. Whether it's us making some money or it going to somebody who can actually display it. Museums get this stuff all the time, and it gives us a link to our past. It's a way for us to honor our fallen dead instead of allowing people to be selfish and thinking these people need this
Wow.
stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It can be.
Speaking about honouring your dead, I don't understand why you people don't use the bones.
Gordon kind of gives like a double take. It's like, what?
Speaking of bones, am I able to harvest the pinky finger bones out of any of these?
Oh yes, you'd be able to do that.
Sweet.
By
I'm
now, can
not
we tell
walking
if our
for that.
cleric is evil or not?
Hey, Bertra, the thing is, a lot of cultures don't want to actually desecrate the body because a lot of cultures believe that keeping the body intact allows the person to be at rest. Some cultures want to like. By the way, I'm gonna explain this because of my whole Tomb Raider background and trying to justify my whole stealing from the dead. But still going to Bertra. A lot of the reason we harvest or a lot of people keep their jewelry and stuff, but most people view that as selfish. It's good for some immediate family, but the bones themselves, desecrating the body, that's where a lot of cultures view that as crossing the line and kind of being a dick.
As
You mean-
Dash sinks an arrow into the next one.
That's there the next one, and then you crush the skull.
I will still put an arrow into the next one because you know
Lightning
what?
back there taking pink.
But
Dash isn't looking over there.
Gorm's going to stick with what he said with his persuasion roll of 21.
Okay.
It's a
So-
lot more general and doesn't involve desecration speech.
To
But-
speed
but-
things along, as far as the sarcophagus goes, some of you guys are talking while you're going through this process. The next two are exactly the same. They have bodies in them and jewelry in them. The third one, the one not quite in the corner, the one right here that I'm pinging, that one has a body in it and jewelry in it, but it also has a scroll in it.
I didn't hit that scroll, did I?
No, you didn't do the scroll.
Can I tell what it is with my Arcana check?
Yeah, you look at the scroll, and the scroll appears to be an incantation designed to reveal something in the area.
I'm going to hand it over to Nalia for her to kind of check out. But I'm going to suggest that we continue on.
Okay.
And I'm assuming someone was looking at that. Keep an eye on this little thing in the center.
Yeah. And the only one that changes the color is that fourth one.
And I'm also assuming that Lightning's actually looking for thumbs, not pinkies, since she almost cut hers off.
No, she needs a
Jason,
replacement for
real
it.
Yeah.
When you were talking about the scroll, when you said it in the area,
Bertra, we
did you
can't
mean
access
this?
chests 7, 8, and 9 with your girth on it.
Do you mean like
Um,
this area, like this room specifically, or just like an area
Uh,
in general?
somewhere, I mean, you can tell by the wording in it as you're looking at it. It removes the magic hiding something. Hiding is not in this room. And as you read more into it, give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm equating in there because, Quorum massively slayed it earlier too. The as you read it and you begin to think, you begin to catch on some key phrases. To the left of the room, with the wardrobe, the exit lies. Read the words; it will appear. Is what you pick out of it.
Nice.
All right, great. Wrote that down.
So you move on to the next one. Yep, that one there.
Yeah.
Initiative, real quick, guys.
So I'm assuming there was an arrow and a Stab to
Yeah.
the face.
There's definitely an error.
Yeah, we'll get an arrow and a stab in there once we get everything. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, so everybody's in there. Let me start combat.
Now I am. Sorry.
Dash is there. Okay. Who has the higher dex score, Dash or Bertra?
I'm gonna
Duh.
go on a limb and say Dash. But
Never mind.
you want me to check?
I'm certain it's Dash.
Okay, so first give me the arrow attack from Dash, which is the
Would
one
this-
before combat actually starts.
Would this be with advantage or
Ye-
not? Because there's so many bodies.
Not because of the bodies, but it's not a disadvantage. It's just a normal attack.
Okay.
Don't roll bad. The top of the sarcophagus.
So
It's not
you
horrible, but
actually,
it's not great.
because the body sprung up and you pin where the body should have been, but it sprung up as that happens. Corum, give
Okay.
me your
23 and 13
Oh,
damage.
I see it now. You managed to pierce it as it's jumping up out of there. Okay, now Dash, give me your actual first round of combat attack.
Okay. Do exactly what I did last time. I'm gonna shift over to. Angle. Right. Yeah, you get a shot.
Yeah, you can get a good shot from there.
Okay. Then advantage. Because he's
Yes,
flying.
definitely flying. Actually surrounded.
I figured as much, but you know, make sure I'm not.
Yeah. That don't matter. That's actually a hit. Damage is horrible, but
Yeah, it is horrible.
Oh, dude,
It really does.
that is literally the worst damage you can roll. 8.
and, then,
Wow.
and then I'm gonna step to the side and back. Come on, pretty boy, bring it on.
Okay.
Get-
Same thing as last time.
Okay.
Drop.
To lid mega slash.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done.
So does she get to use battle axe and I don't?
And why is she hitting Grun?
No, the white.
And actually, I should have let
Or
you
a-
have that attack earlier. You missed, actually. And Grunt's on next.
This white's got like plate armor on or something, right?
Okay. Anything else, Corum?
I think I need to do any of the defensive flourish or something. So
Okay, Grunt, you got a chance to get a swing with your axe or your horns, whichever.
No, I'll stay with it. I drop it and I'll try to hit it with my horns.
Okay.
I won't hit Bertra. I won't hit the white either.
You missed the white.
And my bonus action as well.
Okay.
One more.
Oh, that time I hit. All right. Anything else?
Nope, I'm staying put.
You're in the corner now, yeah.
Alrighty, just like last time, please flame.
Okay.
Resistance advantage as well.
Yeah, but the number of bodies is gonna make it a normal roll. It's right in that corner. And you miss.
She rolled that with advantage though. You said she did or didn't get advantage? Or is-
She didn't get advantage.
Ah.
Actually, I gotta point something out there, but real quick. But come back to it. And you missed it. Oh, I hit the save throw. Killifish. Oh, failure. That's radiant damage. Now, yeah, somebody to. Remember when you picked up that gem?
Yeah. The,
When you cast that spell, you felt a little bit of warmth from where you have that emerald store.
Are you talking to Lightning or are you talking to Nalia?
Nalia. I forgot to tell her one thing.
Oh, okay. From her flaming.
Yeah, from her produce flame spell. Okay. Anything else from Lightning?
No.
Okay. Now, White. The poor White's surrounded. It doesn't know what to do. Multi-attack. It uses its longsword
Any chance I got to do.
and going straight toward Corum because that's the closest thing to out. And the last one actually hits you, Corum.
Oh yeah.
8 points of damage. And it moves past you as it does, which opportunity attacks from Bert and yourself, Corum.
It stays in my threat range.
That's right.
It actually stays in Bertram's too. So
Yep, sure does. So just grunts. Just grunts. Nice, Grun. What were you going to ask me, Dash?
Nothing. I was just trying to count it some more.
Oh, okay.
Whenever
Well, I think it kind of is coming towards you now, so.
I kind of noticed.
And that brings it to you, actually.
Can I throw my bow to the side and pull my daggers? And
Yes.
Try to.
Yes.
Great time. Was it right in my grip? And since I assume I still have advantage, so let's explain.
Nice hit.
Offhand dagger, which minus this 5 for.
Misses.
3 damage.
One thing you noticed, Dash, of all the weapons that hit this thing so far, yours seems to have cut the deepest.
Oh god, oh god. I'm really glad I have this dagger.
Okay. Anything else out of you?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus act age.
All right.
And step back a couple. We'll talk some shit, being like, "Oh, come on, pretty boy, that's all you got?"
Okay.
Bertra, this thing's tried to run away.
No longer
Well.
flanked.
Because of that, I'm gonna swing around back. No. You're staying right where you are. Then
Nice.
swing at it with.
Terrifying.
Then swing.
Nice.
Your axe bites into it, but it's still standing. Ah. That's enough to put it up. It's done for.
Well, Grun will at least be the first one to walk up to it and smash it a few more times with his freaking axe. Freaking him out.
Things are supposed to be stay dead, aren't they, Grunt?
That's right. And
Dash
lightning
is
jumps
gonna
to the coffin.
Dash is gonna take a moment to pat Bertrand on the back and like, "Thank you," because I'm pretty sure that thing was about to murder the crap out of me.
You're more than welcome.
And again, I'm assuming the symbol on the floor didn't change.
Nope.
Anyone nearby? Okay.
I'll let you know if it does. And I'm assuming then you all fall back into your routine.
Yep. I'll ask Lightning to excuse me.
Gorm's gonna heal himself.
Okay. Yep. Take 6 points of health.
And he's done.
Okay, and you move through the next sarcophagus again, and just like the body on the floor has jewelry on it too, but this one has. It doesn't get up and try to attack you, but this one does have jewelry on it. And the same for the last of the sarcophagus as you move through them. So it's 10 sarcophagus for sake of making it easier counting for you guys. There is 300 gold pieces of jewelry on each one from each one of the sarcophaguses.
Wow. Grunt feels a little bit less bad about now.
Yes, that'd be 300 for each sarcophagus, so 3,000 total.
Oh. Thank you. Kind of important.
Yes.
All right, so are we doing anything else in here, or Grunt or Bercher and I gonna turn the gate on and off?
Lift the fourth chest
Wait,
and
wait,
roll towards the portal.
Before you do that, hold on. Do we want to send somebody through in particular, or maybe two of us to check the area?
Alia and Corum.
Well, I was going to suggest sending all four of you through it first at once. That way,
I don't know. Just in case one of you guys we need to do something as far as extra strength or whatever. Why don't just two of us go?
Or three of you. I mean, I can stay back, or I hate to say it,
Wow.
Lightning. You're probably still the strongest of us, but
Bills are gonna stay behind.
Only because I gotta be there to lift the damn thing.
Yeah, I'm just standing on the circle. I just want to go.
so three of us through and three of us wait. First three.
Okay.
Just make sure nothing's gonna murder us when we immediately get over there.
Okay, so whoever's on the circle, please move your tokens there. The others move away.
So before we do this, I just want to make sure I'm clear. You said the thing glue for like 10, 12 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So us to drop the lid, run up there, and get out before it
Yes.
expires, right?
Yeah.
So Grunt to point that out. So do we really want to split us up again, or do we want all of us just to go?
Can we get all six of us through in 10 seconds? I don't know how long it takes you guys to drop and run.
It's up to Jason. I don't know, Jason, you tell us if we think we have enough time to.
You probably think you could pull it off if as long as the path is clear for you and Bertra, or maybe if you like toss the lid off to the side and run.
Mm-hmm. Or can we drag the whole sarcophagus over there next to it before we open the lid?
You could
Ooh, yeah.
try that, but it appears that they're carved out of the actual stone floor.
Okay.
My only concern is if one of you make it and the other one doesn't. I'd really hate to see like one of you not make the jump.
well,
That's why if like four of
Guys,
us.
I say the three of us, Nalia, Corum, Dash, go through, and then that way it's clear for you, and you won't have to wait for one of us to go through the portal and disappear. And then the three of you run to the portal after the portal's open. Lightning, why don't you come near the portal and plan on going in first, right before Grun and
Yeah,
Sounds
and
like a plan.
I'll actually suggest that Bertra and I switch sides. I say worst case scenario, if I can't get through, I will try to rage to give myself advantage on strength checks. So worst case scenario, I get stuck in here. Hopefully I can rage myself to open this lid by myself.
Grun will be back for you if something should happen. We know to open the second drawer.
Okay. Good to
I
know.
was just thinking my legs are longer than yours, so I could probably go faster. Then again, you're pretty fast in a charge.
Yeah, I think I can move. Can I move 40 yet? I don't know if I've advanced enough to do that. No, not yet. I'm still only 30. So either way, I'm good.
Okay, so lift the thing up, and it's these three right here. Whoa! I just threw Corum in the middle of nowhere.
Just to record 'em into the 9 hells.
You appear where you appear. They disappear from your room. And then I assume you reproduce it again for the other 3 of you.
Yep. Oh, great. I'm entering by myself.
I just hadn't got to you yet. Relax.
Okay.
You reappear back in the room containing the chest of drawers.
Grun really wants to smash the shit out of that thing. All right, so just
I'll
for
be right back.
giggles,
1 second, guys. Sorry.
Grun is going to walk up to the and like punch it or something or kick it. See if it does the same thing to him.
And you get pushed back 10 foot.
Oh, I hate this freaking thing. All right, so are we done? Are we heading back up?
Wow.
There's one more thing that I need to do, but I think that's really like it, room wise.
Well, we still have to try and find a way back up. The way we came in sealed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think I think I know the way out.
Did we check the hallway south of us, or?
It dead ends.
Oh.
You all checked it earlier.
Or so we think.
Jason,
Now-
I
now
think
you're
that
going-
this
You're going the wrong way
again-
now.
Oh, am I? Is it the
Be to the left.
Other left.
South.
Oh, I
Oh.
see that left. Okay.
Hey.
Is
Back to
I'm with
Back this way.
Bertra.
is the scroll in a language that I know? Like, what kind of language is a scroll in?
Older arcane dialect, but you're able to puzzle it out. Whenever you read the scroll, actually go back to the hallway now.
I'm pretty sure it's this way, guys.
A doorway appears in the hallway that you had not seen.
All right, Grun's going to yell, everybody stop splitting up. Damn
That's
it.
what you think. That's what you think. And Dash jokingly starts walking to the north.
It's this time I'm following Bertra.
When it appears there in the hall, once you all finally wander back to now, you're sitting there going, I got the door right here, guys. The door is actually pretty straightforward. I mean, once the incantation's off of it, it's just a regular door.
Wait, is it the yes?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
through.
the S
Check
is
for traps. Wait. Check for traps.
I'm gonna go
Never
through.
believe
I'm
anything.
going through.
door swings
never
open.
Not her again. Okay.
We're like, no, I'm first. No, I'm first.
You're gonna come to a double door at the end there. I don't think there's anything there, but make sure.
Grun's going to walk up to Bertram since we're like behind everybody else. Says, what do you think about this? All these squishy guys being up in front.
That's probably fine.
Okay.
Bertra,
So
you wanna hear?
the passageway gradually slopes up. I mean, I kind of truncated on the map, and it goes from being a naturally cut tunnel into a well-built, well-constructed dirt tunnel, and it eventually wanders up. You find yourself about 100 foot east of the castle.
We should probably toss a marker or something here. That way, whoever ends up lording over this knows that they have a cellar.
Is that what we're calling it?
I'd like to call it a death trap, but
I use the word cellar very, very loosely.
Well, it's not a death trap anymore.
Now we still need to finish looting the castle. Is that correct, Jason?
No, you all cleared all the castle.
Apart from the top floor.
There is no top floor.
If there's anything in the towers, but I don't think we went up to the towers.
Oh, yeah. The towers just go up, spiral up. There's no other floor in the towers. They just spiral up to the flat tops.
But is there any loot, Jason? Is there?
No, there's not any loot. You got all that.
Is there no more doors?
I couldn't remember. if
There's
we
no
grabbed the
more
loot
locked doors.
before we went to that last locked door. I couldn't remember if we cataloged it all or not.
Yeah, you did. You all
the
insisted on
cur-
clearing it all before you went downstairs.
The current loot sheet should have everything from before we went downstairs.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, good job, guys.
So as you emerge, you realize it's about midday.
I missed the sun.
Well, it's only been like a day and a half now, yeah.
Well, a day and a half underground.
No, it's been like
while.
2.5 days at least because we took 2 long rests.
That's true.
And as she says, I've missed the sun, a roll of thunder rolls across the valley, and you can see a thunderstorm rolling in.
Back down to the crypt, anyone, for a nice long nap?
No.
Petra, come
I'd
on.
rather sleep
We're lying under a tree. We're napping. Right here.
Or we can get the cart and just start walking back.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I still have one last thing to get to at the castle. I can catch up once we've loaded up.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're carrying all the loot, so as long as you want to drop it on the cart, do you want some company when you go back, Bertra?
No, as long as there was a couple of sacks in some rooms, right?
We got those. Corum gave them to Dash that had all that stuff in it.
Oh, I was meaning just some plain old burlap sacks.
Oh yeah, you can find some of those around, I'm sure.
Grant will just ask if we need to secure the castle before we leave it, so we don't have to do this again.
Well, just give me the key and I'll lock up.
Actually, can I check if there's a way to relock this door? I know it's an Arcana door, but is there any way?
It actually sealed behind you.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe
make sure nothing sneaks back in.
We should probably leave that scroll for the owner by the door.
Why don't we bring it to him? Because we're at this turning over to Mac. If we turn it to Mac, I'm sure you can get it to him. Maybe we'll get a bonus for being detail oriented.
Okay, sure.
So whichever direction we're walking, Grun's going to kind of look back at the longing.
What I do?
Yeah.
Castle. I chop off the heads of the bandits, put them in a sack, and chop off the goblins.
Okay. I know exactly what that's all about. Okay, so you all make your way back now. You managed to get back into town just as the sun is setting, just as night begins to fall. I mean, you bit of a ways out, not too far out from Gumtar, but you managed to get back into town before the night falls. And we can end our session with you all grabbing one of the latest copies of the newspaper and seeing these headlines.
Is he a necromancer?
At least lightning isn't in the headlines this week. That's good.
Was I in last week's headline? Genuinely, was I?
No.
Okay.
At least not yet. But you might pay attention to that story on the bottom right.
Trolls vanish.
That's us.
I don't see my name in there anywhere.
And Castle Caldwell's us too.
That's Latin.
Since no one can read Dwarven, I'm gonna explain real quick that most of these stories actually reference me, the bottom two. So I don't know if you guys realize they're actually saying the trolls vanish because of us, Dash and company, and that Lord Torek claimed this Castle Caldwell, and he sent out a group of individuals to clear it out, Dash and company.
I need the whole party to make a perception check.
Or an insight.
Or insight would work too.
Do I have to make a deception?
No.
Oh no.
No, that's not for you. This is something else.
Oh, perfect.
I want to let me click on insight on my character sheet.
Guys, fun fact, I'm blind.
No, he just got distracted by the swirly E's at the bottom.
No, seriously, Jason, why can't I click on insight
I'm
on
not
my
sure.
character sheet?
Do you have the arrow, the pencil checked,
Oh,
Brian?
I'm trying to click the word, not the plus symbol.
Okay. So somebody points out the Helric symbol for Lord Torek in the lower left corner and reaches in the pouch and produces the Helric symbol that you found in Castle Caldwell.
So they handed this paper to us as we walk into the town?
You picked it up as you were walking in.
Okay.
Papers are they're well circulated in the town.
I just don't want to be Captain Obvious, but we just cleared the castle. How the hell could
Yeah.
they wrote a story about it so far? That's spooky.
Actually, it doesn't. Actually, the story has nothing to do with that. The story talks about Lord Torek having purchased the castle.
To be
Okay,
fair,
sorry.
to be fair, they don't actually know that. That's not what I explained to them.
Yeah.
None of them read Dwarven, so unless somebody calls me on that bullshit, y'all think we just cleared the castle and they know this stuff already.
Thing is, considering it's you and you're a fellow Tabaxi, Lightning's definitely gonna call you on your shit.
I don't think I've lied to you guys about anything yet. I've been very honest about the loot. I've been very honest about the contract.
As far as we
Yeah,
know.
but you're a Tabaxi.
Okay.
Lightning has an inherent distrust of herself.
Should I roll a deception here? Or?
Nah. It's something you all can role play between yourself. But like I said, one of the things you all do kind of notice, and someone pulls it out and looks at it, is the symbol for Torek, for Lord Torek's house, and the similarities between it and the symbol for the previous owner of Castle Caldwell, who died left over 100 years ago. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Convenient.
We'll just stop the recording.